I'm super excited about this one. You know, we're getting kind of, as Cooley alluded to earlier, a real cross-section of the entire Armored Core 1v1's community. We have some people here who have been kind of fixtures of Tournament 1's play for a really, really long time, and some relatively newer players or players from other platforms. So I really think this could be anyone's game tonight. That's going to be really interesting to see how this one goes. But let's start up, rather than with a yap, with some actual combat. Let me get our first map loaded up, and watch me low-key already forget what the map is supposed to be. Give me a moment. Asylum the Floating City. Alright. Well, I think with everything underway, there's nothing left to say, but Raven, Gradient, start your engines. Let's get into this one.
Yeah, this first match, we've got some interesting builds coming out. We've got a knock leg Sweet 16 build with some soup missiles and a laser dagger, right?
Oh, we got the laser
with assault armor. So we're looking for some laser dagger combos there, right? So look for build up that stagger, get the stagger, 2 swings of the dagger to initiate the punish, looking for that pulse armor response. Once that happens, pop assault armor, that's going to get a re-stagger, and then move forward with another laser dagger combo. Kind of going for that 100 to 0. Meanwhile, Gradient over here with the Walt Robo. Kind of slow, calculated, methodical play. Focusing on ship and just controlling the tempo of the match, right? So sees this matchup, really wants to utilize that pull shield to mitigate their Sweet 16s.
And we see the initial engage, a little bit of chipping, playing right around the base.
Okay, nice.
Oh, whips, hold on.
And it's working a little short. I like the cover play.
Yeah, probably use some cover on Wild to change the entire flow of the match.
Gonna have one more chance.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Gradient
Makes that
very good use of his mobility here to keep spacing. Raven just cannot close the gap to use those Sweet 16s.
And you can see just whittling away, mitigating that stagger that's coming in from those Sweet 16s. Really good plays. I think what really changed the match there in Gradient's favor is recognizing I've got to get that pulse armor off with some distance, right? So kind of preemptively popping that pulse armor, making sure that that assault armor is not around him when he does that. I think that's huge. That's really heads up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Being reactive with your pulse armor is suicide against him.
Absolutely. Sorry, I'm taking care. Looks like our game volume was a little high for that last one. Thank you guys. Please continue to let us know when we have some issues, and we will try to adjust and mitigate stuff as necessary.
Raven having a little more what goes in the gap this time.
There we go.
Oh,
Great
and
move there.
this
Beautiful
is
play
over.
from Raven.
Okay.
I don't see Gradient coming back from this.
Well,
Maybe.
I wouldn't count him out yet. Walt Robo very,
Super
very
high, though.
dangerous build. Consistent damage.
True,
High stack
true.
pressure. But
Okay, nice.
Raven's able
I think what I would have liked to have seen from Raven there in that instance, recognizing the pulse armor popped out, boom, let's get out. Get out of dodge and create some distance. Let that pulse armor mitigate down, possibly get a stagger reset, right? Maybe would have put him in a more advantageous spot, went harder, if you will, but still really, really good stuff.
Okay, Gradient taking an early AP lead.
Gets a stagger reset on both sides.
Yep. This puts Gradient in complete control of the flow here.
Good pull shield there.
Forcing Raven to constantly have to adapt.
I
Absolutely.
would also maybe like to see Raven start utilizing one Sweet 16 at a time, right? Instead of both of them. Makes it a lot harder to parry.
Yeah, and the movement you're seeing from Gradient here is very emblematic of the Yaba generator that has been popularly used by Robo. The red line performance allows you to use up all your energy in midair.
It was almost really good.
There peels the pulse armor right
Nice.
off.
Oh, very well done.
Both sides here. We're down at about the 30-second mark. Raven's kind of looking to make sure that he has the range for kind of a cheeky melee cancel here. Question is they're going to get a stagger reset. Gradient looks like he's going to go.
Yeah. Really heads up.
Very clean. Raven looking like you want to ball this one out. So he captures it 10 seconds to go. Gradient is able to catch it. So
nice.
game one.
That was really high stagger. All it takes is kind of one misdeployed shield, and you can kind of change things. This is very volatile facing these Sweet 16s. It's also something that a lot of players maybe don't have a lot of experience playing against, the Sweet 16s. It's not something we see a lot of.
Yeah, in my experience, the best way to handle them is to treat them as a melee weapon. The range is point blank, the stagger is immense. Treat it like a pulse blade or an oscillator, and you're probably going to be better off.
Yes, you can, Gradient.
Interesting historical fact here. Gradient, formerly known as Hyperion, was one of the earliest users of the overall archetype that would become Robo. The earliest mentions of the archetype I can find refer to it as Hyper Robo.
Alright, just updating our main fields here. Make sure everyone knows who we're looking at. Got to go our quick shout out to Cradle for all of these glorious graphics we're able to use to provide a pretty stream for y'all. Major thank you. And now we come to grade
Graphic design.
6A. This one's going to be interesting.
The hot box. Yes, this map is definitely going to limit Gradient's ability to control movement here. This map is probably going to play in Raven's favor.
Okay, alternating the Sweet 16s a little bit, but the parries are coming through. Gradient doing an excellent job there. Okay, one gets through though. Very high stagger on Raven.
It only takes two in a missile.
Oh, big stagger punch.
Lots of damage.
Oh,
yeah.
They fall short.
Ooh,
That's got the last nail in the coffin there.
Unfortunate.
And a strong showing will give game one of this set to Radiant.
I think it can't be overstated enough, like how difficult of a matchup this is for Raven. Simply because the cooldown on the Sweet 16s is so high that you're basically never pressuring an overheat on the shield with someone who has some experience with it, knows how to deploy it appropriately.
Yeah, honestly, it makes the soup a very interesting choice, given it has some of the same issues.
Okay. Good stagger build-up. Not quite close enough for the assault armor, though. And there's the
it's
stagger.
over.
Incredible, man.
We're seeing some of the
Needs to seal the
shortcomings
deal.
of assault armor here, right? If you're really not directly right on top of them. The way assault armor works is that there are actually two separate hitboxes. There's one that's, I don't know off the top of my head the exact range for the initial one, but it's relatively short. It probably somewhere in the ballpark of like 40 to 50 meters. And that's going to be what you're trying to take advantage of to counterplay the pulse armor, kind of shift that immediately, like burn the pulse armor and then also reapply stagger. So you have to be incredibly close. The hitbox does then extend all the way to about like 200 meters, but the difference in impact and damage is very significant from that like 40 to 50 meter range all the way to, it might even be like smaller than that 40 and 50 meters, but yeah, you have to be insanely close.
All
Yeah,
right.
the traditional use for assault armor is to strip pulse armor off of an opponent that uses it to escape a melee combo. Other than that, I don't really see it having too much practical use in play.
All right, guys. So I think that is the end of this match, if I am right. Here, right? That was a BO3. So Raven, Grady.
That is correct.
Thank you both very much. Feel free to hop out for now and report your results via Autonomal, please. With that, let's get a quick look and see where we're at before we bring our next match up to the stream. Let's see. Where are we? Yeah, looks like we already have a couple
As we're
of...
doing that, big PSA, please, after your matches, go in and confirm results in Tanamo.
Please, it makes our lives so much easier. We don't have to chase y'all. It's better this way. Alright, looks like we already have our first results coming in. I will report that it looks like Apathy has defeated Wandering Sock 2-0. And Death Go, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, has defeated Asura Gunnar 2-0 as well to set up to face JC Tech in the next round of winners. It is what it is, indeed, but the good news is there's always more matches and there are always more tournaments. So, looks like we're still waiting a minute on results right now. I assume... Okay, another quick one. Yep, so Gradient will be going on to face Chlorostraklos in round 2-5 coming up soon. We also see a report that Sue has defeated Daniel the Fancy Bell as well to advance to the next round. Alright, we're seeing matches get reported, and Yu has also now defeated Ajun 2-0, so Yu and Sue will be going up against each other in the next round as well.
Talk about a tongue twister.
Yes, indeed. But a tongue twister of good matches, both great players. So, gonna take a second here while we're waiting for a few more match reports, just to kind of let anyone who might not already be familiar with our community learn about who we are. We're Armored Scrims. We're a Discord server where's our Discord logo? Our Discord logo is not... Oh, it's not on this page. It'll be back in a moment. But we are a Discord server for Armored Core 6 PvP. We do both 1v1 and 3v3 game modes. We're a primarily North American community, but we're trying to build more outreach with our JP and EU colleagues as well, some of whom I think are even repping us in this tournament as well. So if you're not already a member, please come join us if you're interested in learning ASE4. If you're already an established player but are looking for community, you know, we're just a group of folks, and we like giant robot fighting, and it's pretty lit sometimes. So, yeah. With that, do we want to think about where we're going to go for our next match?
Yeah, for sure.
man.
So we've got a couple cool matches. We could either do Chicken and Apathy, We could do you, Sue. We already saw Gradient, so try and get some variety here. I don't know. Anything sticking out to the two of you?
Let's take a look at match 2-2. So let's bring
You
you.
and Sue.
Let's bring you and Sue into the casting lobby. So you and Sue, please hop in. You see the casted match keyword is on screen. It's on stream, but it's also on screen. Just hop into our lobby whenever you guys are ready, and we will set everything up for you from there. And we'll get the action going again for everybody. You see Sue has already joined us. Brilliant. Let's just grab you. Let's see. I'm also curious to see what Sue has brought to our tournament. I see what we've got here is another example of this family of builds Sue runs that I'm quite a fan of. These 66 LS laser shotgun tetrapods, this time a mid-weight tetrapod, also running a container missile and an Aurora as far as back missiles go. I've seen Sue do some real damage in ranked on this build, so always excited to see it. Just waiting up on you, and we will continue from there.
Absolutely. That missile choice makes it very hard to keep track of projectiles coming in.
Yeah, it can be an absolute nightmare, and those 66 LS charge shots, sometimes it can feel like without a shield, you're just going to be dancing the whole time. Someone's shooting at you, trying not to take it, because they do huge stagger when they come in. Alright, we've got you in here as well. Give us a second. I'm going to stick y'all on your alpha and beta for round one. Let's see. You is bringing to the party a pretty massive tank here, running the Walt and an LRB heavy laser rifle with the LCA kind of triple laser cannon and a container missile of their own. So very, very heavyweight. Lots of AP to do through. It's going to be interesting to see how these two decide to tackle it. Give me 1 second here. All right. And I think with that, my friends, you, Sue, start your engines. Let's do it. Let's get to Xylem for round one. Yes, used submitted build was a lamb. This was from Cradle. This was a it was a incorrect upload prior to check-in that was patched. Cradle, can you say something in the Discord channel to let them know what's going on?
Yeah, there were some issues trying to make some edits to some builds that were uploaded incorrectly by some of the participants that submitted correct builds prior to check-in. But we're kind of just, we have those logged, and we can't confirm this is the correct one.
Correct.
For
Yeah, it's just a limitation of the tournament interface.
Software. Yeah. Unfortunate. Thank you for checking, though. It's always a good thing to check. All right, when you guys are ready,
exactly.
We're loaded in. Let's do it. We are off to Xylem. Big old tank
Always love
versus our laser grab.
Always love to see map design Xylem. It's probably the single most varied map in the game.
Yeah. Probably my favorite, but that's coming from a very threes-pilled player. Still love it, though. But I think some strong vertical play is going to be pretty critical here. I think, obviously, you is bringing this tank an enormous wall of AP that's going to need to get chewed through. You bringing something relatively light compared to the absolute behemoth on Alpha here. So we're going to take Yu's perspective for the first 5.
Yes, Yu's back weapons here are actually pretty well suited to this matchup. The question is mostly of movement here.
Good tank movement so far.
I appreciate this drawn-out neutral they're looking for.
Trying to get those pot shots in.
Beautiful.
Be very careful going for AP lead. Okay, Sue takes an early lead.
Sue knows that caution is going to be of the essence. This tank could melt that AP in relatively short order with the amount of firepower it's carrying.
Red lines.
Immediate red line. We see some cover. There's our first set of charged left shots. Immediate pulse armor pops.
Yeah, Sue doing an excellent job of maintaining space, slowly but surely building up that AP lead. Understands the assignment. Doesn't have to do anything fancy. We're already down to 45 seconds.
Yep.
Yes, this is absolutely a contest of movement skills more than anything else.
Clean 66 LS. So this is my favorite thing about the 66 LS is within the frame of the stagger function, it will be incredibly quick when you burn rate on these shotguns. Let's call usually 3 or so of the fully charged shots. It's really, really strong punish. Did huge numbers for Sue there. Not to say, he's been able to take quite a chunk out of that Tetra with another stagger and a conversion shot. Round 1 is going to go to Sue.
Yeah, we're seeing.
Yes,
Ooh, sorry. Go ahead. Okay. It's pretty difficult for you to close the gap here. Once they do, there's a decent amount of damage that's coming through, but in terms of stagger potential, those 66 LSs, right, are able to get that stagger built up and then punish afterwards, right? So those trades are usually going in Sue's favor.
Yeah, Sue's loadout here is very much explicitly what you want in a tank matchup.
Sue's doing Yu is doing an amazing job here with these little bunny hops on the tank to dodge a lot of the 66 LS. And one thing that Sue does need to worry about is the amount of ammo when you're firing continuous charge shots on the 66 LS. You really got to make it count. And now we're in close combat. Sue goes in for the kick.
Great kick.
And 2 charge shots will seal match 1.
Excellent work. Absolutely masterful.
We're seeing how oppressive those 66 LSs can be. That the combination of the cooldown period, the charge rate, and then also the cooldown, right? You can keep doing it almost indefinitely, right? Very hard to overheat those 66 LSs just by exclusively charging them and firing off those charge shots.
Yep.
It's a lot coming at you.
Yeah. I will say it'll be interesting if Sue is moving forward. I've always found that the real rub a lot of the time with the 66 LSs is what happens when your opponent has a shield. I would say that this was relatively favorable for Sue coming into this, given that the onus is really on you to utilize that tank movement to try their best to stay clear. But you got a really big hurt box when you're that size in that movement, and those 66 LSs can just sometimes feel like a never-ending barrage. And shout out to you that there were some really great dodges on some of them, but it can be really, really tough sometimes without the advantage of the shield. But let's see if the vert game changes at all as we head once again to grid 86A for round 2.
Yeah, the trick here is that the same movements that will let you dodge LS do very little to protect you from container missiles and aurors. So it's a question of taking the big hits or being chipped down.
Huge barrage from you takes the early lead. So clapping right back. 66 lessons. There's two.
Smaller map is really helping you out here.
Gives you significant distance. You see that fully charged LCA go a little wide there as Pulse Armor comes out on Alpha.
And it's already gone.
Woo! It's non-stop. Although he's got
Soup one for that Pulse Armor like a drill.
Beautiful, huge hit. Almost enough to cover, but not
Close.
Beautiful.
Absolute slobber knocker. Trading shots in the middle of the map.
Yeah, it's turning out that Sue is taking enough that the charged LC. Oh my gosh, is it LCA?
LS66. 66 LS.
No.
Oh,
yeah,
mean
LCA.
Yeah.
Wizard Captain Array.
They can't quite get that stagger off the back of that charged LCA.
Yeah, do not underestimate the stability
Damage.
of tetrapod legs.
Oh,
brutal.
great damage.
Create some space. This is a rough spot for Sue. Is down. Try to finish within this. Go for some
Oh, just awkward
but the
angles.
Auroras!
Turns it around.
And that's gonna wrap that
Excellent
match up.
anti-tank weaponry.
Beautifully played.
That was some high-level tetrapod play.
Beautifully done, guys.
Yeah,
Beautifully
excellent
done.
stuff from Sue. Again, all of these players, they are not down for the count. There is an entire losers bracket to go through. This is double elimination, right? So everybody's got that second chance.
Speaking of chances, why don't we take this opportunity, my friends, to take another look at our bracket. Give me 1 second here, just going to do a quick refresh. And we're going to transition back over to our bracket where we can see round 2 is now set, and we even have some round 3 matches. At the top of the bracket, it looks like Ibophobia has defeated Big Piss 2-0, so that will be our first placement into winners round 3. All other winners round 2 matches are still in progress right now. So we even have some of our losers bracket set. Looks like in the first round it's going to be Ajun against Daniel the Fancy Bell. We have Nyx against Troton, and now we are reporting that Sock has defeated Mystic to advance to round 2 in the losers bracket. And I can see that the bracket changed.
Miha has taken Church B. Miha has advanced to round 2 of losers as well.
Sorry about that, I just realized that I had an overlay in the way.
No problem.
Yeah. Oh, these have been some great matches so far. Super, super excited to see how we're going here. We've seen kind of a variety of play styles from pretty heavy rush to more cautious long-distance sniping. We are really, really lucky to be able to witness this. I think we're going to hold for a minute right now. I'm going to assume that those round 2 matches are all in progress already. I think we're going to let Sue and Ibo play their round off stream because we just streamed Sue. And we'll catch one of these other winners round 3 once we are set.
Definitely really excited to see how it starts really shaking out. Again, like in a tournament like this, some of these big hitters that we've seen a lot of success from, like names outside of stock is JC Tech, even Miha, right? In prior tournaments, we've seen them go pretty far in the winners bracket. With this high participation, you're gonna see some of those bigger hitters start making their runs through the losers bracket side of things.
Yeah.
And so it makes it really interesting to see how the winners bracket starts shaking out with some of these new faces coming through, and just in general, right?
We have some more updates too.
What strategies are working, what builds are doing well, especially in regards to the map pool, right? We have an interesting map pool here, grid 86A, right? That's going to shake up what builds are performing fairly well. You know, stuff like that.
All right. We got a couple of updates here. It looks like a few more matches have concluded. We see Deathgo has defeated JC Tech 2-1, so JC will be heading down to losers bracket to play against either Arjun or Daniel Fancy Bell once that's done. We also see Kato has defeated Yasi 2-0 and will be going up against Chicken, who has triumphed over Apothe as well in round 3. Gun Merchant has defeated Cradle 2-0, putting himself into round 3. And so once Chloro and Gradient have finished their match, all of round 3 will be set. And we will go ahead and get to our next match. How about we bring Deathgo and Negev in to our cast match for the next one? That work with everybody?
Excellent choice.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. So yeah, Deathgo and Negev, please hop in at your leisure. Casted match keyword on stream. When you all are ready, let us know, and we will get the next match live. I will say, once we reach semis for winners, guys, hold up and check with the tournament organizer before you play matches starting in the semis, because the rules do change at that juncture. Losers bracket, we can continue for quite some time, so we will try to stream some of the later losers bracket matches as well, but for now, just try to get through your matches and make sure you are reporting on Tonamel once you are done. Awesome. Alright, looks like we've got some gamers in the house. So we've got Negev, and I'm sorry, if it's not Deathgo, somebody please tell me how it's supposed to be pronounced. I want to make sure we're doing this.
I have some knowledge of this.
You do?
Just
Okay,
the other
go
day,
ahead.
I asked Deathgo how to pronounce his name. His answer is, he doesn't have a clue. It is an anagram
I love it.
of dog.
Awesome.
It is simply an anagram of the dog.
The dog. I like that. Well, maybe they have the dog in them. But for now, we're just going to see how they do on Xylem. Let's get going.
It's funny you brought that up. The timing was perfect.
I pride myself on my comedic timing, and thank you. Let's do it. Yeah, so sorry, Daduccio. Right now we are only running one stream. We are not used to having a bracket of this size. If we can continue getting this many people in our tournaments, we would love to start hosting multiple streams so we can bring you multiple matches at once. I would love that. But for now, we're going to get right back in on our winners round 3 match. This is an interesting build. Good build. Laser rifle, outside a Ludlow, split missile, and the pure shot grenade launcher, favorite Marquis. You see the almighty noodle.
Doesn't really get much of a punish there. Pulse armor comes out.
Pulse armor coming out.
And other pulse armor. Ooh, good ear shot.
Point blank ear shot.
Dagger off. Now heading out.
decent
actually about
punish.
even on AP at the 1 minute mark.
It's a regular Lollapalooza.
Ooh, slick shot on the wall there from the Gav. A big hit.
Oh,
with the laser
nice!
rifle follow-up gives round 1 to Defco.
Absolutely brutal, and no thought to defense. Full-on offense from both of them.
I love it. Now we can take a closer look at Negev's build here. We're seeing the Walt rifle alongside the Majestic grenade launcher, a Duo 2 missile, and a Coral missile, all on a heavy Tetra frame. These are both builds that I don't see every day in ones. It's actually really interesting. They have kind of clones from more common Metal Ones builds. Oh, beautiful.
Missiles don't really connect though, so gonna have to land something to keep the stagger up.
There's the Majestic, but not much control up there. Yeah, goes in
Great
for the
kick.
kick. Immediately shut down by that earshot. First pulse armor comes out on Alpha. You see that kind of classic Tetra and 4-5. Yep.
Good earshot.
That was a bad noodle. You have to be very
Majestic
careful.
doing good work. Close quarters infighting here. Negev trying to use that AP lead.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Strong snipe.
It is anyone's match still.
Yes, indeed. Your shot, love. You got it. Huli,
These
have
two
you
players
seen any
very
builds
evenly
like
matched.
what
Let's go.
Alpha's running here around ones? I'm not super familiar with it.
Not really. The Tetra build's a little bit more like recognizable, but this Ludlow laser rifle earshot, definitely something very unique.
I have seen some similar builds to what Deathpro's running, with some variations, usually without the Ludlow. It's actually quite similar to Miha's build in quite a few ways. The laser rifle earshot combo.
Your shot goes wide.
Defco got to make up ground here as we approach the 1 minute mark.
Does
Yeah,
some
unless
pretty
he
good
can land
movement.
that earshot. The Gev's weapons hit quite a bit harder except for the earshot, so that's going to be key.
And pulse armor comes out on
There's the
Alpha's
pulse
side.
armor.
Oh, and is immediately peeled off with the charge block shot.
Good quick boost.
Nice.
Whew.
The Gev playing very carefully now.
Doesn't want to drop it as we enter our final 30 seconds.
This movement
Moving.
is kind of
Oh,
crazy.
the big earshot cracked over. We're close to AP
That's how you
parity.
use
15
that.
seconds
He's
remaining.
seeing code.
He is seeing code. Holy shit. Oh,
Oh
Negev
my
goes for the
God,
kick.
no!
Earshot goes wide. AP lead is now in Alpha's favor. 5 seconds remaining. Oh,
No
but
way.
a glancing
Oh my
blow
God.
from the Walt is going to do it in 1 second. And game
Last
1 is going to go to
moment.
Negev. Oh.
When I said they were evenly matched, I didn't mean this even.
Crazy movement.
Beautiful play
So cool.
on the end of that one. Let's go. You know, we're watching pros here. Got 2 leaderboard ones players going at it. Let's hit it again as we move on to grid 86A.
Yeah, this just goes to prove more than build, more than overall playstyle, movement ability is probably the most important skill to have in this game.
I agree. Fundamentals.
Armored Scrims.
Absolutely.
We're gonna file that, store that for later. Beautiful AC.
Justin Negev Wong.
This time we're going to take Negev's perspective for phase 1, and we get it going.
Trying to get their pot shots in.
Ooh,
Unlike the previous
spicy
match,
wide pen kick goes a little wide. Negev making some pretty hard reads here. Clean Tetra kick. Oh, Walt does not connect.
Great kick.
Good kicks. Right in, just shut that forward momentum right down. Good ear shots there from Deathgo, bring the AP a little closer.
just trading staggers.
PA coming out. As Alpha remains on a scrap of life. PA now coming out on Beta side. Alpha's going to have to use that movement here. And a Majestic.
Yeah, possibly a little greedy on the pulse armors.
A little bit. Just a touch.
Yeah, unlike the previous two matches, this map does not provide much of an advantage to either player here. They're just going straight in for all.
I also love that the longer I play this game, the slower the pulse armor startup animation seems to be. It's extremely relatable. Nothing feels worse than leaving the pulse bubble at the spot where your AC needs to be.
Oh, the ultimate disrespect.
Some good close quarters infighting here. Oh, the kick shutting down the startup animation for the earshot there. Beautiful play from the guy. High stagger here though on Beta's side. Gonna mitigate the pulse armor. It's a smart play here from the guy. Deathgo deciding not to cheese it, wants to stay right in the fight. Looking for that earshot. Beautiful. Brings the pulse armor right in after it. Clean, saves him from the Majestic. Stagger again, high on Beta. One more stagger to do this. Give that round.
Yep.
Oh, and finishing with the earshot. We are
Very,
even.
very nice.
Very clean.
Every single one of these are going to be three-phase matches, no matter what.
Yeah, Deathgo's not letting this one end without a fight. I'd love to see it. Let's see what Negev thinks here. Whether there's going to be a little bit more strategic approach this time. Beautiful. Nice clean shuffle movement you're seeing on Tetra's rocking the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 booster. Oh, clean shot. Half his AP already gone.
Deathgo, massive deficit to work through here.
Oh, your shot goes wide. Beta's hungry for it.
Oh, that missed earshot's probably going to cost him severely.
Late PA has to come out again to save the Walt from being fatal. Negev circling, using up all that QB movement, looking for the right angle to land that Majestic. Deathgo coming in, trying to grab a big stagger punish here. Is able to land the earshot, but unfortunately the PA is going to leave Beta in a really good spot here. Negev just needs one more shot and the Walt confirms it and buttons up the round.
Yeah, I think that missed earshot cost him the match there. That's the problem with the earshot. It is all or nothing. You miss it and you pay for it.
Alright, that's going to be the end of that round in favor of Negev. Well played, both y'all. That was a great match. Thank you for giving that to us. We're going to do a bracket check in a second here.
Absolutely tremendous play from both of them. Very evenly matched.
Alright, we're going to do another bracket check here. Looks like some of our round 3 matches have already gone ahead and finished. It looks like Sue has defeated Ibophobia 2-0, and Katsu has defeated Chicken 2-0 as well. So that's going to be one of our first semi-final brackets. With Negev defeating Deathgo, as soon as we've set that up, it looks like all we're looking for to fill out our winners' semis is the result of Chlorostrachlos and the Gun Merchant. That's going to be one hell of a match. Hopefully we'll catch that shortly. Thank you,
And that was the
Asura/Lord Raku. Always a pleasure.
good run, Raku. Good run. Yeah, the Chloro versus Gun Merchant match would have been the other round 3 match I would have dearly loved to see.
Yeah. Well, I have a
Both
strong
amazing
feeling
players.
we'll see. These are titans of ones, both in the PC and PSN area. So I have a feeling we'll probably catch them at some point, whether in loser bracket or in winners bracket going forward. So let's see, where do we stand right now? We're still kind of processing through our losers bracket right now. A lot of round 2 still going. We do see, though, that Apathy has defeated Raven to make it to round 3. Miha has defeated Yassi, and Yu has defeated Lord Raku. So we already have a number of our round 3 entrants, including a complete match already for Apathy and Miha. So we've got... wow, we've got one hell of a bracket still shaping up as we continue into this next round.
Absolutely.
Thoughts
I'm
on
more
getting
excited for some of these.
Sue and Katu in here real quick,
Yeah, I think that would probably
and
be...
then possibly getting 4-2 as well.
I think we should absolutely do that, but as I recall, our rules change up a little bit at this point. Am I correct there? Have we reached our juncture?
Yes.
Awesome.
This is
Best
semifinal,
of
so it's
5.
going to be best of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm actually more excited for some of these loser bracket matches than some of the winners bracket ones.
Ooh.
Some of these matchups are looking very tasty.
We're going to get there. Hoping we're going to get to catch a bunch of these, but for now, let's grab Sue and Katu. Please feel free to join us on stream, keyword on stream. Whenever you're ready, we'll get you all in here, and we're going to get started with our BO5. Let's actually go ahead and refresh on the BO5, if that's all right. So I'm going to switch us over to our map pool for a minute. Haley, do you want to walk us through our best of 5 structure here? Can I put you on the spot?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
Let me... Okay. So... Okay. Players will ban 1 map each from map pool. So starting with the lobby host or the top player, they'll ban. Then subsequently, the second player will ban 1 map out of that 5 map pool. So Contaminated City A, Grid 86A, Random, Xylem, and Watchpoint Delta A. At that point, opposing player, so player on the bottom of the bracket, will then select from those remaining maps. And then host will select the second map, and then the remaining map will be game 3. And then from there, if we play through all of those, we come to a 2-1 setup or result. There will be another round of bans from the remaining 3 maps that have not been banned. Same thing. Host and then subsequent player will each ban 1 map, and then there will be 1 map remaining from that 5 map. Both games, if needed to be played, will then be played on that map.
All right, it looks like we have our first ban in. Sue has decided to strike random. Not eager to play on just about whatever. Probably a wise decision, certain to wait for Katu's ban before we figure out where we're going to start this first best of 5 of our tournament off.
You mean they don't want the chance of getting lower grid 12?
Oh, I want to see grand final on lower grid. Okay, the
It's
ban
my
from
favorite map.
2 is Xylem. So our remaining map pool is Grade 86, Contam, and Watchpoint Delta. Let's get our first call. I'll be waiting there. Waiting for our final map pick here. Okay, looks like we're getting it in right now.
Yeah, the big change here from the previous set with Contaminated City replacing Xylem in particular set is the reduced cover, especially vertical. If you want cover on that map, you have to stay right at the ground.
All right.
So it's going to have a major impact on how people treat the cover.
Wait, we've got 2 bands in. Don't we do a pick at this point?
Yes.
Yeah, so Sue, we're looking for a pick for this first round. City A is the decision.
City A.
We are going to City A. All right. I'm down. I think this is a cool map. I totally understand why this comes for Sue. I think this is a very, very strong map for the kind of shifty Tetra play style that we see lots of people adopting here. And it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to shake this one out. But with that, we are going into our first match of our best of 5 semifinals, Armored Scrims exhibition number 4.
So we're going to see Sue again with the laser shotguns. We're going to see what Kadu has in terms of counterplay to this. It was very oppressive into you that we saw on stream earlier.
Ah, the infamous
Lethal dose.
Ah,
This is an
that's a
interesting
familiar
one.
build.
All right, we're going to take Sue's perspective for round 1. For those joining us, Lethal Dose, also known as Taka Boat, is this boat build rocking a combination of 2 Majestics in the hands and 2 Fasan cannons on the back. It is well known as an extremely strong build in 1v1s, and it'll be interesting to see how Katu is going to try to land all of these skill shots against Sue and how Sue is going to react here. Lots of really great cover. You can already see Sue starting to use these buildings that are interspersed around the map to make sure that EN is in good shape. Nice, clean shot.
Great laser shotgun.
Oh, beautiful
just
vertical
sneaking them.
distance.
Ooh, the song goes wild.
Katu decides to pop
Bit of a
PA,
misclick.
and we are already completely PA-free at this point. Wow, a brawly in-fight for sure.
Good movement. Fasans are down for the punish.
Indeed.
Not what you expect out of Lethal Dose, but it works.
It was interesting
Nice.
there, as it seemed in a couple of places.
Really nice.
Katu wasn't firing both Fasans. There was some kind of staggered element to
Yeah.
that. Let's see where we go next. Yep, I was right. Katu is stagger launching those Fasans. Usually, most of the time we see Lethal Dose played, they go off at the same time, but there is an advantage.
Yeah, generally you want to do that when you know they're going to land. Against a more mobile opponent, this is probably the smarter play.
Good movement.
Very clean movement. Oh, clean hits.
Oh, this is
with
not
the
looking
kick
good.
stagger extend from Sue. Beautiful play, although Katsu
Still
is quick.
advantageous. Whole summers are down.
It's interesting Sue decides not to run away here, but instead wants to draw this engagement out, hoping they have the firepower
Might
to
feel
finish
like
off,
they don't have the speed for it.
perhaps.
Yeah, lethal
They're
dose
gonna
and
have to
assault
do some
boost is very
dodging.
hard to escape.
Good kick.
And the neutral
Okay,
nice.
1-1.
Very
Do not
What a
underestimate
matchup.
the neutral laser shotgun. It doesn't hit nearly as hard as charge, but it is very hard to avoid.
That's true. I have a phobia hopping in here as another lethal dose player that you really do kind of need to burn them down quickly in this matchup. You know, we've seen some of the Tetra players on this map kind of like to do this quick kick in and out of cover and to fire pot shots that way, but it assumes that you're going to be able to duck back into cover. And it's also worth noting this build that Sue's running right now is kind of a heavier variant of another build that we've seen them play several times, which is Lammergeier with different vessel loadout with the 66 LSs that can take advantage of much more, you know, much lower weight as a result. Just a little bit faster speed.
Oh,
But we still see this nice, cautious, measured movement from Sue trying to track the AV trajectory on Katsu, landing clean hit after clean hit, while Katsu continues to look for clean angles because it sucks.
Really good
Katsu
combo
opening up the
from
gap.
Kadu.
Kadu PAing to preserve his AP lead.
Strong PA. Oh, and
And
unfortunately,
Hassan's come before.
Hassan's
Yeah.
really caused problems.
PAing against Fassans is suicide.
So that's gonna
What a
be
You only wanna do
great
that
set
when
of
you're-
methodical
people
moves from Kadu throughout that match.
Absolutely.
Really maintained control over the tempo of the match. Kind of what I mean by that is like ensuring that, so from Kadu's perspective, ensuring that they had that AP lead right from the get-go, taking those pot shots with the Fassans, which then eliminates agency from the opponent. They have to bob and weave from cover to cover, trying to get those missiles to get any kind of purchase to eliminate that AP lead, but also the entire time that's happening, maintaining distance to further take those Fassan pot shots here and there, and then eventually recognizing the opportunity that Kadu can go in, aggress, get those Majestics landing, get that kick, set up an excellent combo, takes a fantastic trade, eventually leading to getting those Fassans off before the Pulse Armor actually takes hold.
all right.
Really, really awesome calculated play.
Absolutely, and we're going to keep it moving right along. We've gotten our pick from Katsu. We are moving on to Watch Point Delta A for our second round fight.
Yes, with the bridge, everyone's greatest opponent in this game. So many matches have been decided by that bridge getting in the way.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, notably, this format of tournament is actually playing against Katu's strength. He is normally relying heavily on his flexibility and build variety. Being stuck in a single build, he's probably feeling a little pressured.
All right, we're in. We're going to take Katsu's perspective for game one.
Consistently getting that chip damage with the Fassans right out the gate. Excellent aim. But gonna have to do a little bit more work to dodge these missiles. Doing an
And you
excellent
did it.
job so far.
wide. Su managing to counterattack there, getting a little bit of flash 166.
Ooh, brutal exchange.
Play there from Katsu. Su,
Katsu willingly taking the shot in the face to get his facades off.
Beautiful long distance majestic hit there from Katsu. Whoa.
Yes,
Extremely risky pulse armor.
Very lucky Katsu was not in position to fire this.
I would definitely say that Lock Point is one of those maps that's very, very, very strong for those.
Oh yeah, totally open sky.
You can
Absolutely.
chase reliably across a good chunk of the map. Just
And there's just not much cover.
It's interesting that
Especially not
you
vertical
see Su
cover.
playing the vert game here. So just the sheer damage from the two facades.
I mean, the vert game makes sense. You do not want to stay near the ground to get the lethal dose. Even misses with facades
Big
become
hits
hits.
there with an extension and more 6 LSs. Coming close, PA comes out.
Oh yeah, Katsu
First
protecting
PA
his
now
lead.
coming out from Davis. So Su knows his life depends on dodging those facades.
Oh,
Unfortunately, gets clipped by
Majestic takes a kill.
handing the match to Katsu.
Yeah, it just goes to show, as nasty as laser shotgun is, they still lose in a trade against facades.
All right.
One of the
Now we're
nastiest
on to
weapons in the game.
3. Where do we go from
Yep, we're noticing that Katsu's potential on lethal dose to just kind of unload in these engagements that they're choosing,
Right.
where they know like there's going to be some sort of trade, but hopefully you're moving in a way that like mitigates some of the laser shotguns. If you get 1, 2 to miss within that engagement, awesome, but you're inevitably taking some sort of trade, right, where Majestics are landing on one opponent, laser shotguns are landing on the other opponent, charge facades come out, right? Just Kato is doing an excellent job of maneuvering their way through those engagements to come out on the upper hand of those trades. And you're seeing that the burst potential with the Majestics and the facades is just significantly higher. It comes out faster, and kind of all at once, especially those charged facades, where they can quickly unload what they've got in their arsenal, and then once it's already done and they've taken that trade, they can then reposition to a more advantageous place where they're not taking those laser shotguns, or they're kind of outside of that space that Su would like to be in to land these laser shotguns. That's going to be a lot harder here, though.
Yeah, it is going to limit the lethal dose's movement, but Su is going to have to be careful. Flying too high on this map can open you up to vertical lethal dose flash damage from the facades. It's not only the floor you can bounce those shots off of. The walls and the ceiling are viable targets for a manual aim sniper.
Gets tagged by the Majestic, wow.
Whoa, enormous facades.
Su just ate those.
To Su's credit, though, they landed some absolutely sick sharp passes. Katsu's got beautiful movement here. Using that vertical...
What a nice little hiding spot. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This map has less vertical space, but it has vertical cover. One of the very few maps where lethal dose can actually hide something.
This is to round 2. Katsu looking to secure a spot in our winners finals. Sue hanging on here.
Ooh, Katu eating that.
Kind of gets knocked inside of the Passants though. Full damage not coming through.
Still, it's worth taking that one laser shotgun blast. That is a trade Katu will take any day, I think.
Gorgeous movement there from Katsu. On cooldown though, it's whether Sue can do anything here. Instead goes for the late PA.
Still timing the PA to coincide with the downtime of the sun is a good.
And that is going to seal the deal.
Katua Fasanda on that thing.
And that is going to be our first VO3 in favor of Katsu. GG. Thank you guys.
That's a tough contender.
Oh, absolutely.
I think the biggest thing that sticks out to me in the way that Katu is playing is such a fantastic understanding of the game. Clearly has these maps, like just watching them play on Grid 86, this is not a map that a lot of people choose to play on, right? So seeing an expert maneuvering through a map like Grid 86 showcases how learned they are of the game, just in general.
Absolutely.
And that's
Katu's,
such a huge tool to have in your arsenal.
Katu's game knowledge is absolutely unmatched. Any build in the game you can throw at him, he'll instantly know how to play the damn thing. He is a absolute monster. He is by far the winningest player in my tournaments, taking home more first places than any other two players combined.
A strong contender indeed. So where we stand right now, we are wrapping up with our losers semis with Katsu over Sue. We're still waiting on the results of Chloro and Negev to see who's going to form our winners finals. But we're going to do a quick switch over to where we stand in our losers bracket right now. It looks like we're starting to fill out round 4. It's incredible. Our losers bracket is going to go all the way to round 6 before we reach semis. It's amazing. There's a whole nother tournament going on right here. So it looks like we have Tori Kuma and Ajun playing to decide who's going to go up against Chikin. Cradle and Gradient are still slugging it out to see who's going to go up against Dibophobia. It looks like, wow, we're already on to round 5 with Apathy defeating Miha, but then being defeated by Deathgo, leaving Deathgo as our first round 5 place for losers. We are also waiting on you and Big Piss to see who's going to go up against Gun Merchant to see who will be meeting with Deathgo in round 5. I'm wondering if we take a losers bracket match in round 4 is our next round at this point, because I think right now where we're at is we need to let losers bracket catch up a bit.
Absolutely. Otherwise, we will be waiting for a fair bit for the grand final.
Yeah. Huli, what are you thinking here?
Yeah, absolutely. We can kind of take a pause. We've got a bunch of best of 3s coming up, right, on the losers bracket side of things. So they won't reach best of 5s until their semifinals, which is going to be round 6. So we can kind of take a pause, let Chlora, Negev finish them up, and then We can hop back, kind of let our winners take a bit of a breather.
Yeah.
They're inevitably going to have to, especially with Grand Final coming through.
Yep.
When do we need that?
Check
Okay,
that
so
score.
round 6. So we could take a round 4, possibly a round 5.
Great.
Actually, so round 6 needs a loser from winners bracket. So we need to hop back to round
5-1.
5 of winners.
Yeah. Okay, we can
So
take
we'll
that.
take a round 4.
All
We'll
right.
take a round 4, and then we'll hop back to
That sounds good.
winners bracket.
All right, so
after that.
let's see what fills out in the next minute or so with our losers round 4. Yeah.
Oh, they haven't played. Chlora and Negev haven't played.
Oh, they have not played yet.
Let's get them in.
Oh, then let's
Yeah,
get them.
let's get them in.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
sure. Yeah, actually, that would be great. Chloro, Negev, hop
Absolutely.
in. Keyword there. Let's keep it rolling. Try not to have too much dead time.
This would be
Now,
really cool.
these are two players I know much more intimately than a lot of the other players here. I have history with both of them in various tournaments and events. And it is always exciting to see two players I'm familiar with going at it like this.
Absolutely. All right, we've got Negev loaded in. Just waiting on Chloro, and we'll be good to go.
Comrade Chloro himself.
Yes, indeed. One sec, no worries. The keyword is on stream.
Now, I've always seen Chloro as something of a yardstick to measure myself against, given that my very first tournament excursion was ended by him in the semifinals. So ever since then, he has been a useful measuring stick as to what a really skilled player is.
Oh, interesting build we see right now. Got two big old Tetras going to be slugging it out in this one. Reminder, guys, this is a BO5, so we need both Chloro and Negev to go through our map pool, and each of you will get a ban, and then the first map pick is going to go to Chloro, and the second map pick is going to go to Negev. So let us know what your bans are in the Discord, guys.
Chlora, I love Chlora. So the first map's gonna be random. First map's random.
Alright.
Bands, we've got 86 band, we've got City A band. So it's gonna be an interesting best of 5.
Oh, this is gonna be
I
awesome.
love it. I appreciate it.
All right, love the love for random. City A and 86 band, you got it. Oh, hang on, guys. Sorry. Hold up. I gotta put y'all on your alpha and beta. Please forgive me. Now you go. Thank you. Just to keep our stream consistent. The Battle of the Tetras. What will we draw? Where are we going? Will we see our first donut match of the night? You never know.
I hope. Best map in the game.
Let's see. Where are we going? We are on
Holy.
Dunes. We go to the Dunes. Dunes B.
Wide open.
Wide open indeed. Nothing to crutch on but your skills.
Gonna
I'm
be a
excited to see
dogfight.
Chlora on this Tetra build.
Yeah.
Last time, I believe this is his second time participating. Last time he did awesome on Lethal Dose. He was our Lethal Dose player.
Yeah, Chloro is another player with very strong fundamentals that can play a variety of builds.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Chloro clapping back here. Beautiful hop movement.
Trying to get those kicks in.
Big barrel
Both
kicks.
of them doing such an excellent job.
Clean kick, though, will give game 1 to Negev.
Yeah, maybe you have to clean up these kicks a little bit. We're throwing them out a little willy-nilly. A lot of them are getting dodged and punished. But this is something both players are doing right now. So they obviously feel some sort of pressure to get the upper hand as they're playing very similar frames here.
That coral missile providing
Good movement from both players.
Well, the first stagger will be on Floro able to reset slightly here. This is a great situation.
Yeah, big reset. Clora's definitely playing this a little bit more measured.
Yeah, keeping his distance rather than trying to go and kick.
Managed to stay in the exact range. Really, really well. Great spell summer.
PA comes out on Alpha, followed by Beta.
Has space to play with, hiding this back a little bit.
Negev playing a little closer to the ground, looking at trying to get Cirques in the end.
Woo!
And a nice wall shot.
That's a lot of
back at
damage!
Floro. Oh!
And Negev
the
sneaks
Majestic
out.
to button it up. Game 1 will go to Negev.
Yeah, that close range negates the proximity detonation of bazookas and makes it a lot easier to land those coral rifle shots.
Alright. Next, Floro will be picking... No, sorry. Negev will be picking...
Negev. Yeah, Negev's choice. So we're seeing that Negev's setup packs a little bit more punch, especially those like charged Walt rifle shots. Definitely a little higher damage capability, specifically on the punishes as well.
Also notably tankier with the heavier core.
True.
We love to see it.
A little bit slower, but I think in almost every other metric, Negev does have the advantage stat-wise.
Be interesting. We went from how these two like to infight in the brawl when there's absolutely no cover to play around to the absolute maximum amount of cover they could possibly have. Let's see how these.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how they utilize Xylem.
Yeah, with 2 Tetras, this can absolutely become a game of ring around the room.
We are infighting just like we were before. And again,
Yeah, kind of unfortunate trade from on Cora's side.
Oh, clean kicks coming in there from Cora.
I think Chloro just cannot generate quite enough impact fast enough.
Awesome movement.
Very clean play there from Alpha. Although that coral missile pressure ended up doing wonders with how close Chloro was to the floor for a good chunk of that fight.
Yeah, needs to clean up that opening
Absolutely.
engagement a little bit on Chloro's side. I think that poor trade kind of set up the tempo of the match. So even though Chloro was able to kind of get it played back and even things up, put him in a position where he was able to be punished a little bit. Good movement. Those kicks, Negev's doing a really good job with the kicks.
Does manage to save them from the coral missile, though. Chloro really looking for an angle here. Picks up a big hit on Negev during that stagger. Might even get away without the punish,
So pretty
too.
even.
Oh, huge kick there.
Negev unable to punish.
And the stagger, this could be... Oh.
Oh,
Beautiful
that coral
setup
missile
there.
doing God's work.
Game 2, again, is going to go in favor of Negev.
Coral Missile is doing the Lord's work.
Obsidian 86 were banned.
My
Negev's
goodness.
kicks
We're going to
are
Delta.
paying off in spades as well.
Yeah, something you can't discount though is
Not GG yet. Clara.
Negev's build being
You got another.
yeah, it's best of 5. Best of 5.
BO5. It's best of 5, and Negev's only got 2. So we're on watch
Yeah.
point Delta for this one.
Yeah, one thing you can't discount. Negev's build is running a moderately heavier, and that does translate into additional damage on as well.
Exactly.
So even when they trade kicks, Negev is winning those trades. Negev has more defenses and more AP to absorb kicks and deals damage on counter kick. It is
Kinda dig
not
the heavy
too-
Tetra matchup late game. It's always fun to see. Warms my heart. Let's take Negev's perspective for game 1 here.
It is not to Clora's advantage to trade kicks here.
Yeah, we could see Chloro being a little bit more careful to avoid the kicks. Negev still managed to land the last one. Just absolutely piling
Yeah,
on
Clora's
the
faster,
Chloro
but
damage.
Another good kick
Clora's
from
faster,
Chloro.
but he's not faster enough.
Really, really good sequence.
Very fun. PA's out on both sides. It's already off Chloro. Negev definitely going for the burst him down strategy and is able to pick it up again. I think coral damage is really one of the things that's really playing this in Negev's favor. All that
Coral
all
damage
that
does
bulk.
bypass all defenses.
Yeah.
So it's going to deal that same amount of damage. The only way to kind of build against it is more AP. So in these situations, it does quite a bit.
Nice opening there. We see.
In the house.
Oh, but the coral missile catches Chloro off guard. Clean kick,
kick.
though.
Barrel stuffs.
Barrel stuffs 1. Question is, can he get the reload and the reset? No, decides to go for the PA anyway. Coral missile collides with the PA, burns most of it down. Negev still up at half AP and pulse armor, which is now up. Chloro using some careful cover
Good
play
use of
here.
cover.
PA is down.
Very nice use of that lip there.
Coral missile is offline. This could be a chance for Chloro to pick one up here. Unless Negev's able to reset the stagger. Chloro looking for the
Good
angle.
movement. Good movement.
And he picks it up.
Very
Chloro
well done.
picks up his first win of the set. Beautiful. He's really
Excellent
learning.
use of the
Whoa.
cover there. Snuck underneath the lip.
I love the
Amazing
lip.
Well
use of
played.
The lip
for
is
cover.
the
Very
little
amazing.
the little skirt around the stage on Delta is such an interesting place to play cover in 1v1s. I found in my own time, particularly playing Lethal Dose, that those in the know would use both the bridge and the skirt along that
Use
side of the
bridge.
stage to mitigate some of the larger impacts. And now I think Chloro's really learning to respect this coral missile. It's been kind of the thing that's swinging the fight in Negev's
Good kick.
favor.
Dodges
Kick
the
jousting,
return
he's
kick.
holding his own. Beautiful stagger there. Looking to build some vertical distance.
Oh, can't quite get the reset. I saw the vision.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah,
getting
even
good
with the
chip.
speed advantage, it's not big enough.
PA is now
Nice,
out
returns it.
on beta side as we hit the 1 minute mark. Oh, huge hit there against Chloro. Is going to allow Negev to run in for the kick and majestic combo. And that is the end of our best of 3. Congratulations to Negev.
Call him Chun-Li. That was a hell of a spinning burst.
Clora's not out. This is winners. This is winners.
This is winners indeed.
Yep. We could still see Chloro again. In fact, we probably will.
All right, guys.
That was awesome.
Let's, why don't we take another look at where we stand with our bracket?
Okay. What are the chances we can get Piss and Gun Merchant?
Have they started yet? Let's ask. If they haven't, I think that's what we should grab next. Looks like they have not
Absolutely.
reported. Let's check in on Discord. Someone let me know.
They have started.
They have started their set.
Unfortunate.
Too bad. Is there
We might need to just do
Uh,
winners finals then.
okay. Do we want...
All the round fours have probably started.
Yeah, do we want to freeze losers at round 5 so we can start taking those matches?
I feel like that could stretch things quite a bit.
Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah, I guess let's pull Katu and Negev into stream lobby, and we'll check in on where losers bracket stands after we are done streaming that match, because we'll obviously be holding grand final until we reach
exactly
the end of the losers bracket. So let's do one more winners bracket match, and then we'll move on. Awesome. All right. So Katu and Negev, please hop in at your ready, and we'll bring you online for another match.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this exact same matchup in finals before.
Very, very strong players both, indeed.
Absolutely.
Alright, Katu's ban comes out for Xylem. We're waiting on Negev's. Oops. Ibo says this matchup was the finals of the Striker Vumsy tournament. Sick. City A has come out as banned. Does that mean we're going to random for round 1? No, not necessarily. We're waiting for Katu's pick for game 1. Lower grid. Alright. Grid 86A it is. Best of luck, both of y'all. Let's do it.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Hope everybody is having a lovely evening. Thank you to all 45 of you for joining us here tonight. It is such a pleasure to be casting this lovely Armored Core 6 tournament alongside Uli and Genkumon. Thank you both so much. It feels so good to spread the love and to get all of these different communities together. And these have been awesome matches. Laura says the event is goated. Well, you're goated too. So right back at you. Let's go. For round 1, we will take the lethal dose perspective from Katu.
You know, with both of these being aerial builds, I don't think Matt favors either of them particularly over the other. This is going to be down to pure skill.
Good damage.
Very strong damage.
Very even exchange so far.
Clean stagger coming up from Gavin.
Not much of a punish though, so still kind of scary.
Oh,
great movement.
Out of the Sans. Into the kick. PA comes out on Alpha. PA comes out on Beta. Katu
that
looking
balance
to create
marker
some space.
is blue.
Negev does
the
not
center of the
want to
screen.
give it to them. Playing that vert game beautifully. High stagger here could end up being the differentiator. Katsu looking for a careful reposition, but it is not going to help him out as Negev finishes it up with the wall rifle.
Damn.
Okay, let's see what adjustments Katu makes.
That was absolutely neck and neck until the final seconds.
I think it's interesting to see that, you know, Negev is really trying to rely heavily on this striding POV movement to mitigate the effect of those Kasans, and it seems to be playing very much in his favor.
Great job of punishing the kick, but still gets staggered.
And that kind of half charge, or rather stage 1 charge Walt rifle has been doing good damage for him. Manages to get the early PA pop. Is now going to counter pop, although we'll still take shit from the Kasan DOT. Katu again going to try to use some of that cover play that he demonstrated so strong in that earlier match against Sue. Looking for an angle, gets a solid one, but a big stagger. Gonna lock him on the ground. That's not a good place to be on the boat.
But no follow-up punish.
No.
Oh,
And Negev is able to seal it up before the Kasan can burn him down.
wow.
Very close.
Game 1,
That was-
Negev.
Seconds to live.
Alright, where are we going next, y'all?
Negev says watch point.
Watch point, you got it. Watch point it is. Let it begin.
You know, usually playing this aggressively in those suicidal, but in this case, I think it's just the right strategy.
Yeah, I would say, like, it's really easy to dismiss what Katu's doing here is just saying Unga Bunga and running in, but we've seen Katu already has really, really high cover awareness, situational awareness, has even used kind of those Kasans and stagger, like, it's definitely, the wheels are turning. It's obviously, a lot of it is on skill shots, as a lot of Lethal Dose play is, but a large part of this also has to do with kind of knowing when you should be moving and when you should be trying to stabilize to land those big hits. Yes, a very brainy one.
Oh,
Clean kick there,
staggering to a combo.
Great trade.
Strong trade on both sides. You see about equal AP damage as Katu decides to reset here slightly. I think Negev's choice of missiles on this are really good for the patch. Ooh, stancing to launch the noodle was a choice.
Yeah, I don't think that was the correct option.
It may have been a missed input too. Gorgeous. Just these facades that Katu keeps sinking are gorgeous.
Katu several times saying just out of missile too. Missiles despawning
Negev, we
seconds
see
before
here
attacking.
kind of an example of that bridge. He's doing a great job of just trying to keep him at bay and letting those coral missiles kind of just
Trying to go
fall out
for
of
a
visual
reset
range.
here. Can he snag it?
Katu looks like no, he's not
Yeah,
going to be able
partial.
to pick it up.
He gets about a 50% reset.
Negev knows what's going on. We're down at the 30-second mark here. Negev with AP lead. Clean hits. Nice majestics on both sides. The 15-second mark. PA comes out from the boat.
Good PA.
PA is now up on Negev. Although right in front of a boat with 3 seconds left is not a place you always want to be. But in this case, it's going to work out.
Those Facons didn't connect.
No, they did not.
Good lord.
Unit Alpha, it's okay that you've never been in a tournament before. And sometimes bravery can help you if you want to consider joining, but if you want to look for other reasons, I will go ahead and tell you there are so many great players in this community, in this tournament, that would give you advice, play scrims with you, play in open lobbies. Like, just come and play with us. Seriously. I've played ones with almost everybody in this tournament. I'm not really much of a ones player myself. This is what we do. For some of us, this is all we do. Please do not be shy. That goes for everyone who's considering joining our community and learning how to play. Like, yeah, ranked but fun. That's a great way to think about it.
Yeah. You don't get better if you don't play better.
Exactly. Oh, we're just seeing some incredible movement here from Negev. Just kind of forcing Katu to really move that mouse.
Punishes the kick, though.
It's really rare to see Katu on the back foot like this.
The Majestics seem to actually be doing most of the work for Katu. The Facons are just really struggling to connect. Negev trying to stay highly mobile. The last place you want to do is sit in a purple
these Facons just aren't connecting at all.
But the AP damage has been fairly flat on both sides.
Yeah.
Again, we see Katu using that situational awareness, and structural awareness, as he still does have a slight AP
Bit of a
lead.
panic on the Facons.
Yeah. Another hit. Oh, I think AP lead with that coral missile did just sway back.
Nice.
That is enough for Katu.
Nice.
Those Facons finally land.
Nice.
If they land, they decide everything.
I don't know if it's the connection thing. I don't know, but the Facons seem to might have to dial it a little bit on when Katu is releasing those Facons, how they're being utilized, because they just don't seem to be connecting at all.
You know, it's always hard to tell what the players are. Oh, this does not look good for Katu.
Beautiful play.
And he's down.
Yeah.
Just gonna give
Those situations where they're just kind of brawling and tied up on each other seems to really go in Negev's favor.
Yeah, and again, always remember, what we see and what you, the audience, are seeing is not necessarily what the players are seeing as well. With the way this netcode works, some of these hits that don't seem to register could be clear misses on their end.
All right. Let's see, where are we going to go for our third game, guys? Oh wait, isn't theoretically this one has to be random? Because the rest are banned?
I think so.
Are we going random for game 3? Alright. Hell yeah, why the fuck not?
Grid 11, grid 11, grid 11.
Let's do it.
Come on, baby. Everyone's hoping for grid 11.
Everyone is here. For that donut.
Grid 11, grid 12. Lower grid 12. Why did I say 11?
No, it looks like we're going to go to Bertram.
Bertram.
Oh, so this is actually really interesting. I would probably hazard that this
That's
actually
so
really
hype.
It is hype. I would generally say my gut reaction is this favors Negev quite a bit. I've always found that navigating on Bertram playing boat is a little bit cumbersome at times, but we will have to see, you know, maybe Katu is going to be able to use some goated scenery awareness. But those facades are going to have an even harder time not smashing into the ships.
Yeah, there's so much vertical cover against people above you on this map. It's not even funny.
Oh, strong stagger.
Yeah, it looks like Katu's resigned to brawl.
Playing closer to the ground here might not be the best choice. We'll see.
Ooh. That Hassan whip is painful
Clean
to
kick,
watch.
though, into the stagger. Again, just beautiful vertical play here. Really showing us how it's done.
I don't know if it's tournament fatigue or these. It feels like Katu has lost the methodical play, and feels out of control a little bit. I would like to see that get reined in.
Yeah, Katu's probably feeling a lot of pressure here. Again, normally one of his biggest tricks is that he has this level of skill with almost every build style in the game. So he normally counterpicks to against what he thinks his opponent is going to be playing or is good at. And he cannot do that here. He is just stuck on lethal dose.
Block is, there's a reason we do it. Doesn't mean every tournament we do will always be build block, though. There's always room for new formats.
Yeah. Just that this particular format puts a lot of extra pressure on Katu, I think.
Beautiful kick chain there.
Wow.
Buttons it up yet again. That's gonna be it.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, Clara. The missile combination coming out from Negev feels really oppressive with how Lethal Dose wants to maneuver matches, kind of going in for those majestic-oriented trades, and then repositioning far away, like getting that Coral Gen reset, and then going far away from your opponent's effective range, going for a Fasan snipe, something like that. This missile setup seems to really create a lot of pressure, and also makes those close range engages kind of hellish.
Yeah, as Fancy Bell brings up, Negev and Katu actually have incredibly low ping, so it makes the striding, dodging QB style of the quad far more effective than it would be otherwise, especially against Lethal Dose. Lethal Dose is at its strongest at mid to high ping.
Yeah. We're starting to see the end of the tournament, guys. We are really pushing ahead. With that, we have our first grand final entrant is going to be Negev. Congratulations, Negev. Please take a break. I know you have been playing straight for quite a time. Negev's had a incredible run this tournament. If I am correct looking at this, he has not lost a game yet this entire match. He has swept every opponent from round one all the way through to grand finals. So an absolutely dominant performance today. But
the man is a beast.
Yeah, it is definitely not over yet. But for now,
and
let's give Negev a chance to rest a little bit.
Yeah, and we have not seen the last of Katu as the.
Oh yes.
He is actually guaranteed a cash prize at this point.
Yes, correct.
He is minimum third place from here on out. And we will be seeing him again at the...
Correct. So I'm going to give everyone a little update. Sorry, bracket's a little small. We'll work on trying to make that a little more modular going forward. But as far as losers, we are progressing with losers round 5. The two matches that are up are Ajun against Ibophobia, the winner of which will play against Chloro. And Deathgo is currently playing against Big Pess, the winner of which is going to play against Sue. Big Piss just coming off a 2-1 victory against Gun Merchant, our representative from the PlayStation community. Really, really well played throughout the day. I'm just sad that there aren't more of us and more streams. We'll try to keep
Yeah.
getting more matches on. I'm sure that there have been so many cool, great matches that we didn't get to put on stream. Thank you to everybody who's competing. Please come back. Please compete with us again. We will do everything we can to get more people on stream in front of viewers, get that feedback, make those gains, and maybe one day.
Yeah, absolutely. The sheer size of this event did catch us off guard slightly.
Yeah.
So we did not plan for having quite this many matches on going at once. We might have split up a little bit.
But if you all come back next month, maybe this is an opportunity for a bigger tournament, maybe multiple streams, casters across the place. Maybe we get our good friend Yasi get us some help across the pond, and we do coverage across US and JP. All sorts of cool things could happen, but we need y'all. Y'all are the reason that we can do this. Y'all are the reason this is possible, and we are just so pleased to be able to be here and cast these matches for you. So thank you to everybody who has come out, played tonight. You are what makes this community great. Thank all of you. So let's see where we stand. Let's try to get another match going in a minute here. Check something.
So I think we're at the tail end of kind of looking through the ASE tournament chat and Discord. I think Deathgo and Piss are wrapping up, and I'm not sure about I want to say abophobia, but that's not how it's actually spelled.
Abophobia.
And then Ajan. Not sure.
Exactly. It's a very cool word, honestly. Because you cannot even say the word. Yeah, you cannot even describe your fear without mentioning your fear. I'm sure jumped up by the same man who put an S in Lisp. Since we have a quiet moment here, I do want to thank everyone that showed up to watch this event. Not only all the participants, but all the viewers. You make these events worth running and possible, and thank all of you.
That's been awesome. Watching this event grow over, I think this is our
This is month
fourth.
4.
Yeah. Our fourth time hosting. The growth has been awesome to witness. We've had so much fun every single time, and it's just a joy. I've been able to cast every single time, and I look forward to it every time. Every time it's coming up, I get excited. It's just a way for us to celebrate this game that we all love, and kind of come together as a community and celebrate together. Prize pool being there or not. Still a fantastic time, and being able to witness all the fantastic play, and getting together with the community. I don't know. It's been
Absolutely.
awesome.
I mean, given how the built-in competitive format of the game tends to engender some negative a lot of the time, having a polite, curated experience to compete with each other with no hard feelings, where you know everything's clean, is, I think, vital to the continued health of this game. So everyone that runs tournaments, the Armored Scrims folk, myself, Yossi, Ballistic Salsa, Exception, and Rubicon Fight Club, thank all of you for helping keep the competitive spirit alive.
I just have to echo everything. There's nothing I can really add. I've also been honored to get to cast these tournaments. You know, particularly for me coming in more from the threes side, getting to see such incredible high-level play in 1v1s has been an absolute treat. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it was a game mode that didn't really do much for me when I was starting out in this game and with this community, and it's through casting these tournaments, talking with players, that I've kind of rekindled an interest and actually have been able to show up in one's lobbies and improve and enjoy myself. And I think, you know, if I'm able to get better and have fun because I'm in a supportive community, that's, you know, what more can anyone actually hope for? So it's good vibes all around, and just thank you guys so much. I know it's what we keep saying, but it really is true. We couldn't do it without y'all. I think, though, I'm hoping, I'm going to take a quick look at the bracket again here. We might be able to get another match going for you guys. Yes, we can. It looks like Sue and Deathgo are ready for their round 6 match. Can we get Sue and Deathgo hopping in to the stream? Reminding everybody that our keyword is on stream for our streamed matches. Please hop in whenever you guys are ready, and we'll get the action going again for you. Alright. We got everybody.
We have the dog versus a man named Sue. Let's go.
All right, let's get our
Also,
picks.
huge shout out for how smooth this is going, guys.
Hell yeah.
We are moving along efficiently, quickly. Everyone's
our goal.
been confirming their
Appreciate you
results,
guys.
and yeah, this is
Like,
going
yeah,
swimmingly.
Yeah, we've had
Given how
tournaments
often
with
running one of these-
1/3 of the number of players take longer than this.
Yeah, given how much these tournaments are often like herding cats, thank you to all the players reading the rules,
time.
understanding the rules, and keeping things moving.
Yeah, shout out on our keeping our Discord moving. We're in good shape. We are just now waiting. Yeah, and now Tanamel becoming more familiar with everyone. So yeah, we are gonna take a quick look here. We are waiting for Sue's ban. Okay. Grid A is going to be the ban from Sue. Now we're gonna wait for Deathgo's ban, and then we will figure out how we're going from there.
All right, so maps off the table so far: Grid 86 and Contaminated City A.
Are we getting another random?
We're getting another random.
Is that where we're gonna
Hell
be?
yeah.
Alright, let's see when we're getting it. We're gonna get our first
Yeah,
map pick.
now it's about win. So
Watch point Delta A is where we'll be starting off.
Hey.
Absolutely.
Huge.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
The gold standard of maps.
Indeed. Why am I... No? Oh, there's a...
Do we want Chlora and Agent to wait, or to go ahead and play?
Let me check where we're at. I would like them to go ahead at this point, if that's all right.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna let Chloro and Agent go ahead, and then we will catch
Yeah.
losers, semis, then the final, and then grands.
We have so much momentum. We want to keep it moving.
Cool. All right, guys. Sue and Deathco get started. We're gonna go to Watch Point Delta A for Game 1. Best of luck to both of y'all. Well, we've seen both of these players on stream before. Both, you know, very, very strong. Deathco landing some incredible ear shots and making some really incredible movement, while Sue has been able to kind of mulch a lot of ACs here with that powerful double 66 LS combo. Let's see how these two take each other on.
And one of the nastiest tetrapods versus a Gallia style.
Big ear shot. And an early PA coming in from Sue.
Yeah. Deathco doing a pretty excellent job. Has the advantage right here. Able to land the ear shot.
Very clean.
Oh.
Ooh.
Sue looking for
Maybe
angles,
shouldn't
but
have
that
gone for
Ludlow,
the chart.
that
No?
Ludlow just
That'll
keeping
do it.
the stagger
Nice.
up on Sue the whole time is just really causing a struggle there. Good match.
Yeah, and due to the projectile velocity from that laser rifle, Sue never has a chance to reset stagger at any point.
That
Just
that
chips
is
away.
Deathco's win condition here. Beautiful movement. Gets past the initial barrage. First PA this time comes out from Deathco. Sue manages to peel it off with the LS's. Another clean shot.
Sue dodges the ear shot this time, though.
Sue, I believe, still has
Yep,
PA
and-
in the back pocket here. It's a comfortable position. Doesn't even need it. Lands a fully charged LS, and that ties us up.
That ear shot is make or break. One missed shot can match around.
Yeah, it's interesting how Deathco approaches the matchup. Really gets up in Sue's face here.
I think the constant vertical movement
Floor
is
is
a
lava,
very,
though.
very strong move for Deathco. Given that when you're on 66 LS, kind of being a good bit higher up and farther away
Great
from your
kick.
opponent is where Sue is going to be most effective. Deathco is trying to spend as little
Yeah.
time there as possible. I know, I certainly...
Yeah, honestly,
I certainly am always looking
Both
for
of-
that kind of optimal firing position for those 66 LSs. And people who really know how to use the vertical movement well are the hardest to beat on these kinds of builds. But Sue is just landing hit after hit after hit and manages to take game one.
yeah, both of these builds want to be in the same position. So it's a constant jockeying, trying to slip behind and above the other.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
The same positioning that advantages the LS's is also exactly where you be for the ear shot.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
Yeah.
We're gonna get Dogs Wreck next. The dog.
It's, arguably, you can call it a game of leapfrog. Just constantly going over each other's head. And that was helped out by the flat terrain here, with a more varied map that gets either easier or more difficult.
I think we're just waiting for Death Go for our next map. No, change my mind. I pick random. All right, here we go, guys. All of y'all hoping for donut. You know, cross your fingers.
What the dog
Let's
doing?
do it. What the dog doing? Load up, load up, load up.
May the Lord have mercy on your souls. For surely our players will have none.
Never ever.
Lower grid 12, come on. Or no, upper grid 12. Lower will be the slanted box.
Oh, we are on the rooftop.
Watch point. Okay, this is going to play out very similar to the last match then, as far as the terrain goes. Less cover, but neither player will really taking full advantage of that anyway. Far more conservative positioning. This is not a donut, this is a signal.
Okay, Sue kind of gets into position. Deathgo makes the approach. We're looking for that first ear shot. It whiffs. It goes wide.
Oh, that gives Sue a solid lead.
Deathgo in a tough position now. Yeah, easy one ear shot.
Lot of options for Sue on a map like this.
Yeah, this is a
Nice
quads
ear shot.
playground.
Yeah. Directly under him is not somewhere you want to be. It's a pancake. I like it. It is a Bavarian cream-filled donut. According to Sock. I like it.
Okay, good start. Nope.
Oh, beautiful combo there.
brutal.
Oh, is Sue gonna finish it? Yes, he
Both
is.
kicks.
Oh.
The latency is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that
Kind of
was
crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
that was visible to the spectators. That was rough.
That was. We're
Usually
firing
that's
laser
not
shotguns at a
nearly
90-degree angle from our opponent, and they're landing.
Yeah, usually it's not so obvious to the spectators, but that was.
Somebody right here. Somebody right. But yeah, the kick spam was brutal.
Where are we going next? So,
Unfortunately, with it being a global game, there's no way to avoid latency eventually. One can only hope with the
where are we?
next game comes up without. Sorry, go ahead.
Where are we going? for the next one?
Okay, ban grid, ban Catan.
So we're going to City?
Yes.
City A. it
Xylem.
is.
Or City A. Is Xylem banned?
Oh, was Xylem? I
No,
thought
City
Xylem-
A is banned.
City A's
It's
base.
Xylem.
Sorry, Xylem.
Xylem. Xylem.
Xylem! There you go.
I'm being griefed. I'm being griefed.
I'm griefing this tournament. Donna.
Okay, there is significantly more to play with. See how your players manage to take advantage of it. It could prove to be very helpful for either of them. They both have the proper builds to take advantage of it here.
Sue deciding to set up shop kind of out in the open.
I mean, to be fair, that does
Dodges your
play to
shot.
his advantage. Death go.
Ooh, kick misses. Nice ear shot.
Oh.
It's just not a lot of damage.
Punish. Yeah, just was
GPA?
not in a position to punish that.
Another good ear shot. Okay. Looking to get the reset. Can get it. Maybe. Maybe not. Good movement.
Oh, beautiful ear shot. But unfortunately,
Yeah.
Not quite enough.
How to get that reset first.
That stability advantage the quad legs give is not to be underestimated here. It just makes Sue so much more difficult to stagger than Death Go.
Oh, just sneaks the kick in.
Whoa.
That's brutal. That is
That
really
kick
brutal.
was about one one frame of travel away from missing. That was skin of your teeth.
But that is going to wrap up this round. Well played all. We see that Sue will be advancing here. We're getting awfully close to the end of the tournament, y'all. We're really pushing here. So with that victory, we are going to go ahead, take a quick bracket look. Sue is going to be going up against the winner of Chloro in Agen whenever we get the result there.
And note, the winner of our next match cannot place lower.
Then, yes.
So our next match is a money match.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
And in this tournament, third place is nothing to sneeze at with a healthy $40 prize.
Absolutely. I just will take a moment to just do a little shameless celebration with those who have joined our server in order to compete in this tournament, or based on watching it. I'm happy to report that as of today, Armored Scrims has crossed the 400 member mark, so we are now a 400 strong community. That is a huge milestone. Congratulations to everybody here with us in Armored Scrims. If you haven't joined us yet, keep an eye out on screen here for our Discord link. Feel free to ask around anybody to anyone. We'd love to have you all just to kind of continue to grow this community, have more tournaments, have more events, get more people into PvP. You know, this is why we're here. So super cool to see us hit yet another milestone, and just another thing to appreciate. Yeah, I'm with Negev. Crab tournament? When? Someone else better cast. I am not missing
I
crab
think
tournament.
we're in the middle. This has been crab tournament central.
Crab tournament.
So many Tetras.
No, all crabs. There could always be more crabs. Isn't it the evolutionary truth that we'll all eventually end up as crabs? Something.
Carcinization.
Yeah, we'll all end up as crabs. I like it. Cradle could do a good job running that. That'd be funny as hell. All right, and we've got our match. It looks like it's going to be Ajin and Sue. So let's go ahead and get Ajin and Sue up in here, and we're going to get started with our losers semis. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah.
Speaking of crabs,
I don't believe we've seen Ajin yet.
No, we have not. This
no,
is the
but I
first.
guarantee you the man is piloting a tetrapod.
Nothing wrong with that. Looking forward to seeing what he's bringing to the table.
I have not checked his build, but I guarantee you it's what he's got. He is one of the most aggressive tetrapod players I've ever seen, and it is always a wonder to build. No one plays aggro tetrapod quite like him.
Well, you're all going to have your chance. We are here in our losers semis match. Looking forward to this. We are going to get our Sue and our Ajin match here. We're going to love every minute of it. Hell yeah.
We appear to have countered some kind of cave demon. It's truly a crap battle.
True. Alright, let's see who is. So it's Ajin's Alpha. So one more quick transition here. And we're going to get our picks and bans in place. Let us know once we hear. Ajin has gone ahead and
Chav,
banned
Alpha,
Xyla.
and a red shift.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, is that an Indomie icon for Asian? The man is Southeast Asian to the core.
Hell yeah. Okay, Grid has been banned. So, Ajin, whenever you're ready, we will take our first pick for you. Pick watch point A. You got it. We're going to the watch point.
This crab brought to you by Indomie.
All right. Oh, hang on, one last thing. Let's just put it in beta. Let's get going.
I am definitely looking forward to this one.
It's been a good showing for Tetras. Warms my heart to the core. Crab time. Interesting. So it's Jalfa, Redshift, Aurora, and what's the other back whistle?
I think it's Duo.
Duo.
Yeah, it's very much a bro.
Alright, let's see it. We're gonna take Agent's perspective through our first match here. Again, we see this play around the skirt of the map here.
The best vertical cover.
It's done a good job protecting him.
Kind of just hopping up, firing some missiles.
Yeah. Normal
I like
Tetra
it.
things.
The
Okay,
classic peekaboo.
we're tired of this.
Oh!
We're going in.
Sue gets
Oh.
a clean shot to the poke.
Right to the jaw.
Trying his best to read those QBs. Mixed success. Ooh! Big kick
doesn't
misses
land.
for
Sue
Agent,
gets a
but
kick.
Agent's
Oh.
able to land the red shift. Both
Wow.
Tetras pop back and immediately go for pulse armor. Nobody wants to
Do
stop
not
Nice kick.
stop.
Nice kick.
We're kicking, we're kicking.
Damn sure.
We are kicking. We're kicking.
It's a chorus line. Oh, they barrel stuffed the
Holy.
Jab Alpha.
Holy!
2 players
Oh,
and
the-
1 brain cell between them. Let's go.
The bridge blocking multiple shots in a
What in
Oh,
Sam's
one missile is going to decide this. One missile is going to decide
Yeah,
this.
the Aurora.
Game 1 will go to Sue.
My.
My
If there's
bros.
any weapon set in the game that can match the roll damage output of laser shotguns, it's the Javelin Rebula combo.
And red shift. Oh my God. Are we witnessing the birth
What?
of the Unga Bunga Tetra meta?
Nice laser
So I might
shotgun.
actually have to try to climb this season.
Oh, kick doesn't land. Redshift does.
Beautiful Jab
Alpha
Alpha, though,
does.
straight into the wall red shift.
Holy!
Agent decides to go for
Okay.
a little bit of a reset, tries to play more of a vertical game. Oh,
Left, right, left.
oh, wow. Good clip from
Oh.
that. The Aurora actually doing quite a bit of work there. And Sue is able to finish it off with one more charge shot to finish game 1.
Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous.
Yeah, so initial impressions, it looks like the consistency coming out of the laser shotguns, just the uptime, right? It still feels pretty oppressive, right? So the cooldown between the shots of the Java Alpha and the Red Shift, Sue's able to take advantage of those moments and just keep those laser shotgun charge shots coming at Agent.
Random from Sue. Alright, alright.
Hell yeah.
Everybody start hoping. Hope really hard.
Donut's going to be interesting with these two if we get it.
Hope real hard. Whose idea was
Not gonna be
this to go
contrarian.
random
What's
in the
what's
map?
my
I was like,
Jorgen?
whoever's idea
Are we
was-
getting a Jorgen? I'm getting a gut feeling.
Oh, we're thinking
Get the
Jorgen.
gut feeling.
I like it.
I think we're going
We
to
still
God's
haven't
Arena.
seen Lock Station either. Trying to do
I'm
that
thinking
big-
grid 12, but the wrong grid 12.
The wrong grid 12.
Yeah, that's what Fancy Bell says. The gun
See,
map.
we'll see. Winner prediction takes the pot.
Oh, and we're back
Nope,
to the
we're back on
Voltaire
lock
swing.
point.
We're all wrong.
Ah.
The players keep the pot.
Damn.
Well, this is going to be an absolute.
Doesn't we're not done.
Oh.
Random will probably make another appearance in this tournament, guys. Do not worry. We should have enabled
This is going to be
bet. We
brutal.
should have enabled the betting. Points. Or however, maybe we'll figure that out for later.
Yeah, I don't think you can do betting unless you're an affiliate.
Oh, Sue is doing a great job landing these long distance charge shots.
Absolutely.
I like Asian's approach here, though. This is smart. Go in from under. But Sue is just able to keep up enormous pressure.
Yeah, there's just no downtime with the laser shotguns.
No. That's kind of
We're
the
able to
most
get a
beautiful
tag
thing
there.
about them is if
See?
we've done a fair bit of labbing at this point, and as long as you have some trigger discipline and you don't just fire them off cooldown instantly, you can keep upping your instant rate of fire.
Nice job, Alpha. This is looking good.
This could still be.
We can't get hit though.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. The irony with 66 LS is one of its biggest downsides is the ammo count, but in PvP that doesn't matter. It's,
especially ones.
yeah, in ones. Yeah.
I can see it being an issue in teams, but
It can be. It's starting to see some play in threes as a stagger-focused version of Redshift Plan, but it definitely has some growing to do. But I think, you know, I did my run to S last season exclusively on 66 LS land, inspired by Sue's other build, Boomstick, and it's really strong into a lot of builds. It's just being in the era of the hyper-robo meta can take the wind out of the sails a little bit, given how effective Pulse Buckler is against it.
Really
But
nice.
haven't seen, you know, to be honest, in our stream matches, we haven't really seen a lot of shields this time around. I've been kind of surprised.
Yeah, there's
not many shields and not many Zimmermans.
I think Radiant was the last shield we saw, wasn't it?
Gradient, yes. I'm sure there were tons in losers bracket, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
been really interesting to see that they've shaken up the kind of builds that they've got compared to prior tournaments.
Wow!
Oh, Agent in a beautiful spot here for a long distance confirm. Gorgeous.
Heat seeking.
Good
Target
lord.
acquired.
Absolutely.
Laser guided.
Ross map.
Asians feeling cornered and locking in.
Switch up to Sue's perspective here.
Sometimes it takes a loss or two to make you really start being serious.
Holy, that charge redshift almost landed.
I think Asian is one of those players that operates better under pressure than not.
Well, fighting against Sue on a wide open map like this is definitely going to put pressure on anybody.
Yeah.
Timing those QAs
I'd crack like an egg.
is critical.
These little bunny hops on the ground are
There's
doing
a
a
really,
lot.
really strong predictive read there from Sue, but Asian was on it, countered with the quick PA.
But Sue burned that PA away almost instantly.
Great shot, clean kick from Asian, pops the PA on Sue. Oh, he's really close. Sue looking to clean this up with just some neutral shots, doesn't even need it.
Oh.
66
So
LS
close.
working in Sue's favor. We'll wrap up game 2 for beta.
If Sue can take one move, he's walking away with a minimum is here. The pressure on both players is immense.
Alright, so we did, okay, so we've got Banzylum, Grid, Watchpoint, Random, which means we're going to City, right, for our last round?
That sounds correct.
Alright, for a guaranteed third place finish. What's up, Kafka? Oh,
One of the pillars of the community.
we got lots of pillars of the community. We got 40 people up in here. This is wonderful, guys. Thank you all. It's also been amazing how consistent. People are sticking around. They're watching. They're cheering for their friends. This is wonderful. This is what this is all about.
We may not be the largest competitive community, but we are tight-knit.
Yeehaw.
I hear Kefka, my mind goes Final Fantasy VI.
It is.
If it is not a Final Fantasy VI reference,
It is a Final Fantasy
It
VI
is.
reference. His name is
Kefka
Kefka.
Plaza.
better be. Better
He's
be.
got a pixel art of Kefka as his icon. If I recall.
For years
that'll
now,
do it.
yes.
Bless.
Bless him.
Based. A knower.
Always beast. Alright. Sue
I am
looking to
dancing
button
mad.
up this lead here. Ajin looking
Nice
to
time,
claw his
coach.
way back out. Try to land his spot. There's some very strong matches earlier.
And the question here is, who is going to make the most use of recovery? Because based on playstyle, I would say Sue, but given the disadvantage, we might be seeing more cover play from Asia here.
So one thing I will note is Agent is running the NGI boosters while Sue is running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cover play on maps like this I would argue would favor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 conditions, but we'll have to see. Agent's
Mostly they appear to be brawling
vert
instead.
fighting in general. Sue just one after another with the kick extension of Agent counter kick into the into the kick to grab first ban.
I'm sorry, that was probably so loud.
That was so hype.
You may have peeked your
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be. We're supposed to be hype.
That was sick.
The counter kicking is
That
good.
was so sick.
It is worth pointing out, Sue's done a great job in some of these matches doing predictive reads on someone ABing at him, and kind of kicks to cover his own vertical distance. That time, Agent was kind of able to kind of bait that read and counter, and it went really well for him. I think Agent knows he can't be sitting still, because every time he does, Sue's getting very free charge for left shots and gaps.
Absolutely.
PA's
Okay,
out
but
on both
PA's
sides
come out.
here.
You must maintain momentum.
Good kick
Nice
there
kick.
from Agent.
Nice kick.
Oh.
Nice kick.
There's
Now
a
that's
big
the Agent
stagger.
I know.
This might be it. Sue is down. Agent
He's
takes game
feeling
3.
himself. He's connected. He's
That
winning, boys.
This is him.
that is the Asian I know.
Oh my
Powerful.
god, I love a good underdog story.
We do love
reverse
an
sweep.
underdog story. All right. What do we do now? I forgot their map rotation.
The
What do we-
download
Bring up
is
the rules
complete.
now.
Cooley, what are we doing now?
That's an excellent question.
Each
Ban's
player
on
will
the
ban
grid.
one additional map, and the remainder of the series we played in the last
Wait.
remake.
Yes.
Agent, come back. They both ban a map,
Agent.
last two on same map from the remainder. Alright, so let's get those
Yep.
bans once Agent comes back.
I'm praying for random.
So they cannot ban what they've already banned, right? These have to be 2 others?
Yes, it's that the 3 remaining maps. They banned 2 of them.
Okay, so that map pool is going to be City, Random,
And watch
and
point.
Watchpoint. Agent, are you coming back? There we go.
He had to take a moment for himself. The adrenaline must be
Yes,
intense.
Sue, you do. You as second round beta gets the first ban. So Sue, you pick the first ban.
I know if I were Asian, my hands would be shaking.
So Xylem and Grid are already banned, so we're banning from the remaining 3 maps. Okay, City A.
Are we gonna get a random?
City A is banned. So we're either playing on random or Watchpoint, is it?
Correct.
Just waiting on Asian's ban. Alright, looks like we're waiting. Agent's putting the request in. Ban Watchpoint, we're doing random.
Holy, we're playing on random.
Yeah, baby.
Alright,
Based.
based choice. Let's see what we got. Also means that theoretically it could be 2 different maps for the next 2 rounds. Which
Yep.
is, you know,
Maybe one of the band maps.
yeah. That's true. Let's not preclude the possibility we could play on But you know what? As much as these guys are going for the money, they're also putting on a show for us all. And we know what the people want. And what the people want is lower
It's
grade
donut.
12.
Hell yeah.
Nah, it's God's arena.
It's God's
It
chosen
has to
arena.
be. It's God's chosen arena.
I believe
It is
in
you again.
The three's energy feeling. Oh, and we're back to
Bertram!
Bertram again.
Oh. Worst map in the game.
This is not the
This
worst
is
map
not
in
the
the
worst
game.
map in the game.
That is fighting words.
I stand by what I said.
Base, I hate this map. It's like,
Chlora is my
I
when I was
love
playing
Bertram.
LCD both threes, I hated this map, but now playing Zinfasan, I love it. It's my least favorite to my favorite.
I'm interested to see how they play this.
I am too.
You've
Alright.
never spent 45 seconds trying to find your map. I can tell.
No, I know this map like the back of my hand.
Yes, she does.
Well, the problem is when they rotate in the opposite
initial,
direction, you rotate.
initial chip, Agent managed to take a tiny chunk out of Sue. AP lead secured. A little bit of preemptive fire, kind of hoping to bait them. Beautiful play on the back of the engine there for Agent. Oh, and the kick!
Really well played.
Hell of a strong
kick!
break. Good
Whoa!
lord.
Incredible start for Agent on this one. Coming in swinging.
This is true Asian. This is Super Asian 3 right here.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Good lord.
Game audio is clipping. Thank you, Goro. I will address.
He has unlocked his true power.
The weighted clothing has been shed.
He has realized how much infamy he can buy with prize money.
He has stepped out of the
How much
hyperbolic
into me he
training.
could buy with the
Chamber.
winnings, so you just said.
Yes.
Let's see how Sue adjusts here. A little bit more cautious in the approach here.
Yeah, Sue was like, all right, I let you get away
Yeah.
with that back end of the ships once.
Yeah. Not gonna happen.
I'm not going to
again.
do it again.
The problem is, because Ajon has one win so far, if he manages to time this out, he
Very
wins.
clean dodging. They might try to play this for just one engage to determine who wins.
That's risky.
Oh, a little bit of a clip. AP lead is secured for Ajin. This puts the onus on Sue here to decide what to do about it. Ajin
Oh?
charging in. Sue deciding to go for the back ship
Scary.
cover. Clean play there.
Nice kick.
Sue takes the first
Rattle 'em,
stagger.
boys.
PA's up. Ajin goes for the run. 35
Great
seconds
play.
remain. Oh, clean shots there from Sue. Down, but not yet out.
Wow.
Oh, huge stagger there, though. Could be looking at round 5 here. We are looking at round 5 here. An
Lord.
extremely strong
Way to maneuver
round
around the ships.
for Ajin.
Was Ajon sandbagging in the first couple of rounds? Good lord.
Very
No, I
clean.
think
This
this map
is what I
just really
expected coming
worked
in.
to his
That
favor.
was a very, very strong play.
They felt very comfortable on Bertram. Very, very comfortable.
All right, run
They
it back.
knew how
when
they
you're
wanted to
ready.
play it going into it.
The noodle buff is real.
I'm eating some Indomie to give Agent power.
If you've ever had it, it's actually quite good. I would highly recommend. Let's see what we get. Come on, donut. Grid 12. Grid 12.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
We're on Xylem.
Boom.
All right, we're gonna see some cover play. We'll take it. You take Sue's perspective for game 1 here.
Chad's popping off with Indomie.
We're all about the Indomie love. Hey. Maybe we can get a
Adrian is
corporate
like Popeye
sponsor
with
for the
spinach
next one of
with
these.
Sneaks both!
Oh,
He's
Good lord.
hacking!
Oh, there's the kick.
Oh, barrel stuffs.
Clean. Sue looking to really would like to get this reset. Looks like you might get it.
what was that sound?
You might get it. There we go.
Okay.
Oh! Agent coming in hot. Oh, Sue gets a huge cover
wow.
play there. Playing in jungle was definitely not to Agent's advantage there. Sue was just able to pop in and out. That's what I mean about that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 booster. Or sorry. Oh, never mind. I am incorrect. Sue is rocking P10. I will stop spreading misinformation on the internet. I am sorry.
Think you just do that? Go on the internet and tell lies?
Okay, nice. Drops down.
Big stagger there. That's huge for Agent. Agent pops PA right after, is continuing the chase. Sue trying to keep that pressure
Neither backing down.
relentlessly. Wants to keep playing that vertical advantage. Next stagger might take this. Agent's close. Sue is further.
Holy!
It's all down to this
Next
one
match
phase
takes it. We are
decides it
totally
all.
set.
This is a $40 phase.
$40 on the line, bros. You got it.
Minimum 40, up to 100.
I'm clenched.
Cortisol levels are through the roof.
Oh. About to say, Sue reads the end of that kick
Sue's movement is
beautifully.
insane.
But he's right around with the Jalfa. Pulse armor's out on
good
both
PA.
sides. AP about equal to 50%. Oh, huge redshift play. Sue, though. Sue's looking. Sue's looking! And Sue's got it!
Over.
Oh! A beautiful double
Absolutely.
charge shot. And that is the
Absolutely
end of it.
amazing.
No way.
Amazing tetrapod play from two of the top tetrapod players in the world.
Insanity. GG's to both of you. That was super, super fun to watch. Holy shit.
That was a world-class match.
All right. Well, let's keep the action going. Let's take a look. I believe with that, the next round we're going to have is we're going to let Agent hop off for tonight, and Katu is going to come in. I'm going to give Sue and Katu 2 minutes just to rest for a second, because Sue just played, and then we'll get Katu and Sue in here for losers finals, the winner of which will be going up against Negev in Grands. So Sue, take a minute, breathe. Katu, hop in here when you're ready, and in 2 minutes we'll let you guys do your bans, and we'll get started with losers finals.
I don't even want to imagine what their heart is right now.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
I can tell you what my heart rate is.
It's
solid
unsafe.
above 120.
It's
Ooh,
unsafe.
some of those noises, you might need some new pants. That's all I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Hi. Immense.
Immense indeed.
Tremendous.
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 Katu is going to be alpha this time.
I'm unironically sweating.
You guys got her sweating, damn.
Holy
You can full change
shit.
your clothes. Someone get her a change of clothes and a towel.
Alright. So I'm just going to set that up for when we're ready.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
incredibly
So
intense.
yeah, Katu has already went ahead and said Xylem is going to be their ban. We're going to give Sue another minute to come in with their ban.
I mean, highlight of the tournament so far for me was Ajun, like, slinging the Jalfa around the left side of the tower,
Yeah.
and then quick boosting to the right to match the quick boost from Sue. and slinging the charged redshift around the tower, like, and hitting both. That was insane.
You can't see gameplay like that anywhere else. You need an event of this size to bring together some of the best players in
Get those
to
moments.
see play like that. Because not only does Asian have to be incredible to pull that off, but their opponent has to be good enough to push Asian to use those moves.
Exactly, and it's almost a moment where, like, being a really good player, right? Like, Agent has the ability to go, like, I know what this player is going to do because it's what I would do. And, like, make those reads, especially playing similar frames, right? Like,
Exactly.
you can kind of tap in and make the reads necessary to make a play like that. It's wonderful. It's so fun to watch.
Yeah, in fighting game terms, that was very much a Ryu versus Ken match.
Nice.
Not identical
Yeah,
builds,
yeah.
very similar.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and poll Sue for their map ban, and from there we will get our first map pick from Katu, and we'll get on with our losers finals.
I feel for Sue right now. The run, the caliber of player
Yeah.
you're having to face back to back to back, kind of insane.
And let's not forget that Katu's the one who knocked Sue into losers in the first place. So
Yeah, this is a rematch.
This is a rematch.
Yeah.
Between the, LS squad and the lethal dose. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Random is the first map.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, not only are we looking at
Okay,
are
are we going to random for that? All right, let's go.
Mm-hmm. What were you saying, Jen?
Sorry.
The stress is up because it's a rematch. On top of that, this is a $20 match. The winner gets $20 more. So there's money on the line.
Yeah, this is for money. 100%.
There's money on the line on top of the fact that it's an uphill rematch. The pressure is immense.
Sue off the back of a big
break on
win. Lengthy set. Katu had a moment. Bit of a breather coming in a little more fresh, but here's the downside of taking a break
moisturized.
like that. You're not warmed up, right?
Yeah,
the momentum might not be there. So we'll see.
All right. We're going to see.
In the words of Low Speed Boot, let's go, Sue. Eat his ass.
Ew, lethal dose. Tuck.
Taka!
Stuck.
What kind of psychopath?
Who would invent something like that?
Yeah, what absolute animal would make a build like
beautiful
this?
memes right off the bat. And Katsu takes another chunk out of Sue.
Wonderful.
This is that methodical play I was kind of talking about before.
Katu is a machine.
Getting those snipes, playing far back, kind of pressuring
Totally,
your opponent.
The mental game damage you can do to an opponent, sniping them across the map with the manual aim Hassan. As someone who's quite a few hours on lethal dose and ranked, it can mentally stun lock an opponent and lead to wins. But Sue is not just any opponent. Sue is a professional and is not going to let it stagger.
The thing is, Katu is so good at reading his opponent's movements for that as well.
Beautiful deadfall there, avoids the 66 LS.
Nice.
Yeah, Katu looking good.
Spinning around
maneuvering around these buildings really well. Sue is maneuvering around the buildings really well.
It's also worth Taka brings up another point that I was going to say very much true. Boat has, this build in general, has incredible EN defense. which also
Yeah.
puts Sue at a little bit of a disadvantage. Oh! The pocket
That was-
Fasan's incredible.
Yeah. Doesn't get purchased, but
No.
again, yeah, we're just running around this map, right?
Yeah. 20 seconds remain.
Lethal dose in its element.
Yes.
Trying to find that next snipe.
Just wants to button it up. Sue not letting him take it, though.
It's over.
That's over. Yeah.
Good pulse armor.
Very good
Yeah.
PI. Very smart.
This slow, methodical, calculated play seems to really work in Kadu's favor. This is where they feel like they just have absolute control over the match.
Cat who thinks like a computer, when in fact he's better cool for a CPU.
Oh, you're right. He is running Hal Arms. That is kind of an odd choice, but that makes sense.
Trying to get these snipes, but Sue's doing a really good job of closing the space without getting hit. This is something that we saw him doing really well in the prior matchup as well.
Looks like we're definitely likely going to be playing for time in this case. They feel more comfortable.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't
this
be,
is
you
definitely
know,
what people those
I
days best.
get the caution. The caution makes sense here.
Okay, we're
LS
brawling.
takes a chunk.
Those Fasans! Wow!
Incredible.
oh,
Big hit there.
Oh, really nice movement.
Clean movement.
Yeah, Kadu just taking advantage of the boat's ability to assault boost. Creating all this space.
Yeah. Sue's landing a
Still
remarkable
has
number
plenty
of
of
shots
AP.
with a 1400 EN defense.
Nice Majestics, good deadfall.
nice kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what really,
Wow.
what really has to be mentioned is Katu's ability to quickly shift direction in the middle of an assault boost by using his quick boost to wrap himself around these buildings. It lets him slip out of line of sight instantly.
Alright, where are we going? Where are we going, Sue?
It's so interesting because Kadu actually banned Xylem.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
Odd choice.
It seemed extremely commanding.
Maybe they just wanted it out of contention for now. We'll have to see.
I think
He wanted to make
wanted
the suffering
random.
last
Yeah,
longer.
that's fair.
That's like I'm with Sen on this one.
It's lovely to see like it being almost a
City
player fan favorite. Yeah, Sue looked good. Sue looks good on City A. This makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly, Taka. It seems like a lethal dose pilled kind of map. Lots of space, lots of cover. I've only played on the ranked maps.
Welcome in, Cinepola.
Yeah, kind of a shame that there's never a rotation of the map pools.
It's really
I think it would have
made
boosted
ranked a
player
lot more
retention
interesting.
quite a bit.
Yeah, not to mention the limited number of maps, which is very disappointing.
Yeah, I think equally.
That laser shotgun fallout was so tragic.
Yeah, 66 LS is not a long distance weapon, that right? Oh,
Great trade.
Very nice. That was
Caddy
massive
just seems to
done.
have Sue downloaded.
yeah.
It's also that Ian
The
depends.
66 LS, you know,
Really,
that
really strong.
huge burst damage from the LS is everything
Okay, nice.
for Sue.
Oh,
And even
Great
you know, like,
damage from
look
Sue.
Look how much damage. Look how many shotguns Sue needs to fire
Wow.
to be able to take that much damage. But 1400 EN defense is doing so much for Katu here. It's just incredible. Just being able to shrug
Yeah.
off the main source of burst damage.
and don't underestimate the amount of stability the boat legs have as well.
That's true.
It is not easy to stagger. It's no Bornemesa, but it's still quite.
Well, Sue does
stable.
have an AP lead, but decides to post up in the middle.
Katu's movement's beautiful here.
Good. Quick boost from Sue. But these laser shotguns just aren't landing.
Yeah. Ugh.
There we go. There we go. Great damage. Great damage.
Yeah, Sue probably came out because it's very difficult to avoid Hassan's
Hassan's
splash
don't land.
damage from behind cover. Oh.
Interesting choice to
Those-
pull EA there as Katu was running
Good
away.
disengage. Good disengage.
At the 1 minute mark, we're about even.
This is close. Majestic lands.
We're at the health level a single dual Hassan can end things.
And that will be game
Yeah.
2 for Katu.
Extremely good read on Kadu. Knowing that Tetra kick is on the way, fantastic way to punish that. Let loose the charge Hassan's, right? You're kind of animation locked. Exactly, yeah, Taka. The
Yeah.
Hassan's so well timed. Catch the kick, animation locked. Yeah.
So the city.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure I'm tracking. So we banned Grid, and we banned Xylem. We've done Random. We've done City. That leaves Watch Point.
Indeed.
Yeah.
P10, kind of an interesting choice.
Yeah, that's why I said I was like, I actually straight up got it wrong. I haven't seen P10 run on
really
these.
interesting choice.
I'm not sure. I'm
Makes a lot of
interested in-
sense why this seems to be the Majestic seem to be landing significantly more against Sue
Yeah.
versus some of the other heavy Tetras
Just
that we've
like-
seen Kadu play against.
If you were gonna run a heavier Tetra, I mean, like, my feeling is, I understand the benefit of the AB, but not really. Yeah, I was like, for AB chasing, I guess. Yeah, it's matchup dependent. It's just, I think it was a build lock decision that ended up not playing out particularly well in Sue's favor. Yeah, because I understand that it ends up being the end trade-off. I guess some more has to do, not necessarily with the back weapons, but just
Great
the play
facades.
style of these LS Tetras. I feel naked without 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we'll have to
Man,
see.
Katu just reading Sue like a book.
And again, as we said earlier, I think this is a fabulous map. Really cool does. There's so much open air.
Great
room to
movement,
maneuver.
great movement from
Oh.
Kadu.
Brilliant.
Wow.
The full combo
Brutal.
and the get out. Yeah. And that's round
0.
one.
Wow.
Katu. The Great Bald One is taking his tribute. Good lord. Katu is fully locked in. He wants that prize money.
Yeah, off the back of that loss, Kadu looks better than ever.
I think he might have gotten a little complacent there during the winner's bracket. and he has decided not to suffer that mistake again.
Yeah, this play feels so calculated. Okay. Laser shotguns land.
Oh.
Big fight
Nice.
Sue here.
Great damage.
Still catches the Passans. Popping PA right after going for the chase. PA is now out on Alpha as well. Just gotta peel
Okay,
that
almost
off
burned
quick. We're
through
at
the
1 minute
PA.
mark. Oh, this could be big. High stagger. High stagger
There
on
we go.
Katsu.
Great kick.
Yep,
Oh,
Sue takes
There we
it.
go. There we go.
Amazing.
Sue is not giving this one up without a fight. Absolutely not. He's played out of his mind today.
Okay, has AP lead again. Very close on these Facons. Okay, Sue closes the gap.
A little bit more measured this time with the launch of the charge shots. First stagger. Caught on the heels.
Okay,
Looks
Katsu
like
taking
Katsu
a...
might get the full recovery on the stagger here, though, because the container can't reach. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Maintains
Majestic
AP
lands.
lead.
Katsu is really trying to drag this AP light out. He knows he only needs one more good Fasan. Huge, that
Great Facon.
huge play there.
The more desperate he makes Sue, the easier those Fasan to get.
Good play there from both. Oh, but the DMT
Yeah.
slips the Fasan
Wow.
Baited-
under the pulse armor.
baited out the
to
PA.
secure his win.
I think that was intentionally baiting out the PA by activating zone there.
All right.
That
So
was
with
a
that,
5D chess move.
we are going to go ahead and congratulate Sue on finishing in 3rd place. That will be a... What's the prize we've got for 3rd right now?
$40.
$40. So congratulations, Sue. Really well played today. $40 is yours. Very, very nice. Feel free to hop off whenever. Katsu, take a minute or two to rest, and then we're going to get underway with Grands with Negev.
Yeah, that was high-level mind games right there at the end. Because, of course, the natural instinct when you see your opponent PA like that, especially when you're in their face, is to PA back, so you don't lose the exchange. But doing that right in front of charged Facons, even uncharged Facons, is suicide.
But now, it's the rematch.
Yeah, Katsu already lost this matchup once, Taka. This is a rematch.
This was our winners final as well, and Negev took 3 matches straight. So we're going to see how Katsu's going to adjust their strategy here. Negev's going to be our alpha.
Yeah, he cannot afford any mistakes. And as mentioned, Negev has quite low ping for his Katsu, which negates a lot of the advantages Lethal Dose has. It's still not an easy win, but it is significantly less difficult than it could be.
Infield donut. Alright.
And Negev, a noted Uma Musume fan, often themes his pilot name and AC names off of the Horse Girls.
Negev is going to come out with our first ban for Grand Finals, Xylem. So we're going to get Katsu's ban, and then we're going to get underway.
Yeah, it makes sense to ban Xylem away from Lethal Dose. We ban random.
Random is banned.
No more
All right.
random.
A pity.
And the LMFAO reactions rolling in.
I mean,
Oh,
it makes sense. We're playing for money now.
that's true.
Yeah, I feel like you
The
just shot Old
reactions
Yeller.
are just pouring in.
I feel like you just shot Old Yeller.
Will not have a repeat of Ban's Island, Random's Island.
That is true. That is exactly what happened last time. Alright, so, Negev, you get first. No, sorry, I'm sorry. It's, Katu. Where's it, Negev? No, Negev is first pick. We go
City
City
A first.
City A first. Okay.
Winner bracket, winner is on top,
Yep,
so
yep, yep.
yes.
City A's are going to be our first game for our grand finals. Let's do it. Alright guys, this is for all the marbles. $100 on the line for first place here.
Okay, Katu needs to reset the bracket, right? So,
Yes.
what that means is if Katu wins this best of 5, it means we go into a brand new best of 5.
Correct.
Yes, because everyone to lose the tournament has to lose twice. And since Negev has not lost, hence the reset.
Yes. Negev obviously looking forward to a very strong performance. Has not lost a single round today. Looking forward to seeing what they think and how they take on another crack at Lethal Dose.
Negev pushing forward really quickly. Majestic lands.
Katu takes an early lead.
Kick lands,
Straight
though.
in. Huge punish there
Yeah.
off the back of that coral missile. Throws AP lead back in Negev's favor. Good kick from Katu.
That coral damage does not care about the 1400 energy defense
Not
at all.
That 1400 EMDF is not going to help nearly as much.
Or at all. There's no energy damage being thrown around here. It's all explosive and
The full ground red
Wow.
line caught right off the bat. Negev really, really reading hard on this. Oh, nice
Great
angled
kick.
kick. Negev goes in for the
sun's
majestic.
go
And
wide.
a second majestic
Yeah,
will land
nice.
it.
this just goes to show in some matchups having the right damage type makes more of a difference than anything else.
Yeah, the coral missiles and the Walt rifle are getting a lot of purchase.
Yeah, they're just chunking Katu's AP. Oh, good lord. Taka's advice to Katu is to AFK. Yeah, this is not a good matchup.
Still close.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Wow.
This is some really, really high level quad play on this. Oh. Oh, unfortunately,
Tries to get the kick in,
Sleepledos
doesn't
had
quite
nothing to
land.
let go. Right at that second, he had a beautiful angle. On,
Gets behind the cover to pop the PA.
yeah.
Really heads
And
up.
this has been a
Ooh.
recurring issue with
Angry
Sleepledos
Noodle.
here is not
Angry Noodle.
not having anything to punish with stagger.
Ooh.
Sons don't land.
Yeah. He's really going to need to lean on those majestics to get it. But if he pulls that stagger, that's going to be the round.
Oh
That's gonna
my
be the
lord.
round.
Okay.
Almost razzled
One
down.
in favor of Negev.
Almost slipped right around. Great movement, not enough to make up for the crotch check, unfortunately. Close, but not quite.
Delta. I'm going to watch point Delta.
The players on the overlay are swapped. It says
They're swapped.
Icarus.
Yes, I have them swapped. I'm sorry. How's which? It should be. Oh, it's yeah. Up. I will switch that. Give me a moment. Thank you. There we go. My apologies.
Your mistake will be forever immortalized in the VOD.
Exactly.
Wow.
Oof. Not a great start for Katu.
Gav's doing a great job doing the reads on those facades, just QBing at the beat.
Good use of the bridge lip.
Yeah, build advantage aside, some of these facade dodges that Negev's pulling, very impressive. It is not an easy weapon to dodge. For those that don't know, it is the fastest projectile in the game.
Huge stagger there. I think the sun is not enough. And the coral missile again locks that round up for Negev.
Yeah, in my experience in general, this is difficult for people to deal with, and the core missile is no exception.
Definitely dodging the coral missile, but walking right into the wall.
Yeah. You really have to pick what you dodge. You
Great
just
kicks.
do not have the energy for everything.
God damn.
Oof. Good facade, but not
Unfortunately,
enough.
no punish. And he's managed to preserve the ag. So rough spot for Katsu. To get the 1 minute mark.
Yeah, that's the downside to staggering with the facade. It leaves you with.
Oh, and that's going to lock up another
Brutal.
round for Negev.
Ooh. Good lord, Icarus. Negev getting Yejun on like Gohan Super Kamehameha versus Cell.
Amazing. Alright. So we got a Xylem, random band, we went city, then we went watch point. That leaves. Oh, we're going to grid. Cool. Playing inside. This is the make or break moment for Katu. Negev just needs 2 more wins here to pick up this tournament.
Cradle, the answer is Coral. Negev is eating straight Coral.
Smoking it. The bowels. Him feel like that. Gonna start from Negev's perspective here.
Okay, no successful range hits here. Some deft camera work there.
We saw Katu do some pretty nasty things on this map with that cover awareness. Question is Negev gonna let him get away with it?
Yeah, I don't think Katu can actually get far away from Negev for that to matter.
Early PA comes out from lethal dose.
Negev's just been gluing himself to Katu's AC here.
Nice. AP lead does
Katu's
favor
actually hitting
Katu here. Continuing to use these tanks. Negev looking for any shot he can fit. Nice, try to build that stagger, but Katu knows the cover play could really end up saving his ass on here. With 50 seconds left, great Fasan. But Negev has got him backed into a corner here. This could be huge for Negev. Coil missile goes off.
Yeah.
PA comes out.
Negev takes lead.
Definitely got to run. PA is now down at the 30-second mark. Big Fasans again. However, this coral missile is just eaten for Negev.
Yeah, Katu can no longer run. He has to fight.
20 seconds remaining. It's going to be rough with yet another coral missile.
Yeah, it got.
Oh, well, coral missile's
probably
offline.
time for one more.
10 seconds here. Maybe he can make something happen with the Majestics. Nah, the Fasans go wide. And with 3, 2, 1, that's going to lock up another round for Negev.
Nice.
Oh. So this is it. Negev needs one more win for a feat I have not seen before. A completely uninterrupted run. Every round won from the start all the way to grand finals. If he
and against this great of opponent, that makes it even more impressive.
Negev has been playing out of his mind tonight. Katu far from an easy opponent.
Man's been snorting caffeine pills.
Holy, sneaking these missiles and Walt rifle shots.
Goodness, like through every tiny gap.
Yeah, he comes out.
The moment Katu's visible, he's getting shot.
And just the amount of Fasan fire that he's been able to shrug off. You know, Katu isn't doing something wrong here. He's doing great AB movement, great deadfalls, great cover play, strong Fasan names, just landing consistent hits. Negev has just been absolutely relentless. We're at the 1 minute mark, and it looks like he might do it. He might. Close to that stagger. One more welt will do it, and that's it!
Here we go!
You have
Very
your 4th
nice.
Armored Scrims Exhibition Champion. Everybody, let's give it up. Everybody give a huge congratulations and a hand for Negev, our undefeated winner of this Armored Scrims Exhibition Tournament. Don't drop off yet, guys. We got a little spiel at the end here for y'all, so hold up for a minute. We first of all want to congratulate our finalists. Our first place finisher, our champion, Negev. Our second place finisher will be walking away with 60, correct, for second place? Somebody?
Yes. 160 and 40.
160-40. So congratulations on Negev for taking home first place and $100. Congratulations to Katu for a fabulous run and a second place finish, taking $60. And congratulations to Sue, also for a very, very strong run in collecting $40. That is our cash prize. I am also happy to report a little surprise for y'all. Few people know about this. We are just getting started. There is actually another prize going forward from now for winning Armored Scrims exhibition tournaments. I don't know if anyone's known about this, but we have been trying to figure out a way to kind of immortalize these events, and what better way for a tournament of any kind than a trophy. So I'm happy to announce that I've started getting these 3D model trophies together. The one you're seeing here is one of Cradle's Heatwave AC. I am making these in-house and trying my best to build them by hand. I have gotten a arrangement together with a wonderful programmer who extracted the 3D modeling files of every AC part in the game. So these are completely accurate down to boosters and hand arrangements, weapons. So for first place finishes in Armored Scrims exhibitions for this tournament and going forward, we will be coordinating to send out an immortalized, miniaturized replica of our AC. So congratulations to Negev. Please do not forget to submit your build screenshot to us in some form, and I will keep you updated with progress. We have found a way to ship these in a way that doesn't involve committing felonies or doxing people, which is awesome. So please keep an eye out. Negev, you and I will communicate further, and we will get these out to you. I just want to go out on record saying now, no, I will not sell these. These are only going to be made for free for the tournament. If anyone does have a 3D printer and wants the files, I can hook you up with the designer, but you will need to pay the designer for the files. So this is our way of congratulating and rewarding those who have managed to really make their mark on the Armored Core community. Just have these incredible runs. So congrats to Negev, you will be getting your AC immortalized in plastic and sent your way. So yeah, we're really excited to be announcing that. Other than that, just before we go, I want to take yet another opportunity just to thank every single one of y'all for coming. This is the 4th time we've done this. It's just so incredible and so gratifying for a game that's been out this long with a relatively niche PvP community just coming out. Just like the fact that you guys will still come out, show us your moves, and play your asses off, and give everyone watching a good time. It just means the world to me. I want to extend a couple of my usual special shout-outs. Thank you, Cradle, for keeping Armored Scrims up and running and for doing a lot of TO related work, all of these graphics. Huge shout out to Pickled Ion. I don't know if he's watching. Pickled Ion is another community member who takes these insane screenshots, which you see in the background of all these splash screens. So big shout out to both of them. And finally, just thank you so much to Wandering Sock and Genkumon for their contribution to the prize pool today. It obviously creates a huge draw, and we couldn't have had such a big party without y'all, so thank you both so much. And shout out Hooli, shout out Yen. It's such a pleasure getting to cast these tournaments with you guys. This is so much fun. I cannot tell you, like, we were efficient. It was super fun. Things were moving. You guys are just the best. Thank you both so much.
It was a blast. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It was absolutely
huge
my
shout
honor
out to
to help,
Aha.
Aw. Love you guys. Love you all. But yeah, so I think last things are, we are going to do YouTube, I believe. This tournament will get uploaded to YouTube. So if anyone, particularly those of you who are on stream, if you want to clip farm or anything else, please. Or if you're just like trying to analyze your play, or just trying to learn more about ones in general, I highly advise check out Armored Scrims YouTube. If you're not part of the Discord already, the bottom left corner of our screen here, you'll see our invite link. Congratulations again for crossing the 400 player threshold. And I think with that, I'm going to sign off. So it's been a total pleasure, guys. Looking forward to catching you guys in May for the next one of these. I'm sure we'll have more non-stop robot action. You guys were amazing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys.
Thank you, everyone. The turnout has been so awesome. Like I said before, it's always so much fun to hang out with the community, watch the games, celebrate all of the wonderful players that are still playing and competing within Armored Core 6. The community is blossoming. Come hang out in the Discord. We've generally got something going on there. People are always down to hop on and play. But thank you all so much for the turnout.
Yes, thank you all. It was a pleasure. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. Thank you to my co-hosts for having me on. And I look forward to future collaborations and interactions with all of you.
All right.
Have yourselves a wonderful evening.
All right. That's us signing off. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night, everybody.